stream is live. You
I
ready?
hope I changed
The
it.
Mix
I
Master
think I did.
AJ Twist, spitting TMNT, and on the mic.
Headphones are too loud.
Unfocused.
I think it's for everybody. Hey, I'm AJ Twist. Oh, you want yours up?
On T. This is Unfocused episode
341.
Yeah, and that's Corfish. And Corfish is the ruffian Pokemon. Damn, this fool likes to get down.
Oh, shit.
Shit. I didn't know that fool like to get down like that. He didn't even look like a fighter.
Nah, but
Those little tiny stubby arms, no?
his next evolution is pretty scary, though.
Oh, he's getting ready for his next evolution. I see.
That's what it is, yeah.
He's got a Napoleon complex right now. He's like, watch, I'm going to be turned all the way up.
Coming soon.
All right, this is the podcast about video games, comics, anime.
Oh, already
Movies.
Subscribing. Thank
Damn,
you, Tai Chi.
that's how good the first episode,
yeah,
first part is?
yeah, that's all you need. Just 2 minutes, not even a minute.
It's in my
Anyways,
face, AJ.
that's okay. Your face is fine. Oh shit!
Nah,
Actually,
see what I'm
it's
saying?
really
That's
in
what
your
I was trying
face.
to tell
Yeah.
you earlier. Anyway.
Oh, I think you're sitting too low too, though.
Oh, that's true. All right. Well, this is the podcast about video games, comics, anime, movies. Today we have our boy Chibi Wags with us.
Yeah.
Hello.
This guy's been one of the originators to help us out with the podcast since back in the day. But yeah, so he's gonna be there for a little backup today. Anything?
Backup dancers.
Don't forget, you can see us on twitch.tv/
Collision28.
Collision28 every Wednesday. If you want to catch us live at like 7:30 to 8 roughly, we usually start. And then you can also get us on Twitter at Unfocused28 if you want to tweet us. Give us some information, whatever you want to do. Email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. And for most other things, you can go to collision28.com where you can get all of our plugs and whatnot.
YouTube.com/unfocusedpodcast. Catch past broadcasts. Apple Podcasts. Google Podcasts. Spotify. We're there too.
Oh, a friend of mine's also started a nerd streaming, like a collective, and he said if we want to get on there, he said,
Interesting.
Let him know. I'll show it to you and we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. Usually start with Unfocused weeks. Tell you guys what we've been into, what we've been up to lately. Usually nerd wise. What's up, Will? What you got, man?
I get to go first?
I think
Yeah.
yes.
I'm so honored.
Fine.
Well, I finished my finals for school, and I'm on summer break from work. So I'm on a forced vacation with no pay.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. That's how it works. Get to- But that finally gives me some time to play some games and catch up on stuff. So I just got this game, and I've been playing it like every night.
Elden Ring.
No, man. Evil Dead.
Oh, the Evil Dead game from a couple years ago, 3 years ago.
It just came out.
It's a new one?
It's a new
It's
one.
a new one?
Yeah, it's a asymmetrical horror game.
Oh, I don't think I knew that was coming. Okay.
You know what asymmetrical is, right? It's like a new word I just learned.
Unbalanced.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's another one of those like 1v4 type of games then, right?
Yes, exactly. Like
okay,
Prey,
so that's what they're calling them.
Predator,
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
Evolved.
Evolved. Yes. I love that it's a whole genre now.
Yeah.
So Evil Dead
With
got,
the name.
I think it's Sabretooth Games. Oh no, that's UFS.
That's you. That's like I was like, what?
Oh, I forgot the name of
Friday
the
the 13th.
That one is a
of
good
those.
one. Friday the 13th. That's one of my favorites. I like it more than Dead by Daylight, but there's no support and it just dropped dead. But dude, this Evil Dead game is so fun. Yeah, they got all the original, almost all the original actors to come back and reprise their roles. I mean, and the movie's is from like the 80s, so to get an actor from like a movie from the 80s, it's pretty awesome.
That's crazy though, yeah.
And I've just been going to town as Demon. I've just been learning and playing it and
Don't know what
better
that
at it.
means. But
I don't know what that
cool.
means either, but keep going.
And I
Sounds
was
terrifying.
in the middle of playing Zelda Skyward Sword, and I've just stopped because now I'm playing Evil Dead.
Okay.
And playing, I would love to say I've been playing Digimon, but I don't have anyone else to play besides you guys, and I've been busy. But I did get a chance last night to play the new set for Magic the Gathering. We did a draft for the new Baldur's Gate D&D Magic crossover. Super fun. There's dice rolling mechanics. There's party mechanics. There is adventure mechanics returning from older sets. Oh, it was a blast.
What the fuck is going on with this game?
Where's all this?
All right. Is that basically it? Wags?
And then I played some more UFS yesterday with a buddy of mine who recently got into it. Recently, like he literally got into it a couple months ago. He fucking destroyed me. I was so furious. I was upset the rest of the night because he
Is
killed
he
me.
good or are you whack?
He's got money. Is what it is.
No, but I mean, even with money, you gotta know how to pilot the fucking decks.
Yeah. You know what he did? He went out and he net decked a deck.
Oh, he net decked
Yes, I
you.
hate that
Oh, what a
He
bitch.
went out and found like a tournament winning deck.
See, I don't think you should do that until you've made your own and kind of had a little fun with that and play around. Then you net deck, because
Yeah.
otherwise it kind of feels like cheating. I don't know.
He went out,
Yeah.
copied it card for card, but went out, bought all the cards,
And just
against
played it over and over until
Yeah.
you got. That's kind of
It
bullshit,
wasn't fun. And
man.
it was like a 1-turn kill, and it just was not fun.
Oh, you're not gonna want to play games with me. You know I like 1-turn kills though.
Yeah, but I have fun with you.
I don't know if you
you're
like
not
having.
punk ass like this other guy. But he fucking just like how Anthony almost ruined Digimon for me. This guy almost ruined UFS. for me.
But the difference was that like this. That was your first time playing Digimon with me, and you've been playing UFS shit.
I've been playing, yeah. And to lose that badly against this kid that barely started learning how to play, learning how to walk.
Well, then, but you also figured out like maybe he was using the cards the wrong way too, though.
Dude was cheating hard. He was cheating so hard because he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know how to play certain cards because he was still learning. So he was playing this one ability over and over again that he's only allowed to use once at the beginning of his turn.
Yeah.
But he was using it for every attack.
Wait, what do you mean?
So
If you
this
can only
is-
use it once, how do you use it every time?
Because he didn't understand how it worked.
Yeah. He's like it's called the first form, so he was thinking, oh, I'll use it before every attack, but no, you're only supposed to use it before your turn or before you start attacking at all.
So
Yeah.
why'd you let him do that?
I didn't catch on it the first 2 times.
Well, so this is your
So the
okay.
third
So you
time I
just
was like,
answered
wait.
the question whether he's good or you're whack. You're whack because you didn't catch that.
I caught it
Okay.
on the third time.
Jesus,
What did that mean?
that
He's
doesn't-
whack?
No, that means Will's whack for not
I'm whack
catching
for not
it.
catching it.
Yeah, like you're the one who's the expert that knows about the game.
I didn't realize that's what he was doing because he was just like, I'll play this ability. And it wasn't until the third attack he's like, all right, I'll play my first form. I'm like, what, first form? What the fuck are you doing right now? And then we got in this big argument as to how forms work. And it was, how we have like arguments about how cards.
Why didn't you guys just look
Functions.
online?
We did.
They
and
did, yeah.
The UFS rules are so poorly explained.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't like
just-
that. Now I want to play it less. I hate when there's no answer to questions because I'm like, well, why does it work then? And then we don't know.
Like
We
there,
learned. We can teach you.
yeah, but there's like a lot of different rule books that exist. Every time I go look up rules, I come across a new rule book that I haven't seen before sometimes. But I did find one big rule book that has like a lot of the information. That's what I usually go to, which is this big orange one.
If
Oh,
you had to bring
my
him
bad.
back.
What the fuck?
What
This
did
thing
you
is
get?
sensitive. Hit one of these buttons on this thing. Paper fell and then triggered a button. The fuck?
Paper.
This is a big ass paper. This is heavy.
I know, right? But yeah, this rule book usually has a lot of the rules that I
Alright.
usually reference. Anyways.
All right, so okay, AJ, Unfocused week. That's it, Wags, right? That's it.
Yeah, that's enough, I think.
What, AJ, Unfocused week?
I just nothing honestly. Just been playing Digimon with you guys. UFS with this guy here. I finally got some cards that I ordered for the UFS stuff. I'm trying to build a Mei Hatsume deck, and I ordered a bunch of cards from this website, and it got delayed. And I got an email for it like after a couple of days, like, the whole store is out to like do a tournament. We didn't get your order till now, so because the shipment's gonna be delayed, we're gonna throw in some bonuses. And so they gave me some like promotional like tournament packs with my order. I was like, cool. So I got some two cards that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So that was cool. So that deck's finished now, which is cool, but I haven't been able to play it yet. Digimon. After like watching a couple of videos of people playing, Yellow Hybrid is still pretty good. You just add like 4 new cards to it from the new set. So that's why I want some Rapid Mons, because you just splash it in there and it's a brand new deck now. And there's a couple other like older cards to kind of like throw in there to kind of make it work and stuff. So I might go in and make that deck since I already have it built. I already have a Yellow Hybrid deck. And then we did our fight nights. We did Tekken.
Are you guys at Tekken?
For the Hammer, yeah. So it was just 4 of us there. And Jason won it.
What? You guys let Jason win the hammer?
Yeah, it was close though.
Where's Steve?
He wasn't there.
What the fuck, man? I
Yeah.
thought Steve was coming back now.
No.
Did he come back last week?
That was
The
just
week
that
before?
one time.
Steve, what the fuck, man? Who else is there?
Yeah, he didn't take. It was just me, him, and Drew and Chris. That's it.
You guys are wag. You guys should have played SNK. Why are you gonna play Tekken and then lose the hammer?
Because Tekken is what we're competing for in Evo. No one's playing KOF or anything else.
That's
So
whack.
we
I was gonna
we
get that
did on
game to play
Tekken.
with you guys. You guys are done with KOF again?
No, we only
No.
play KOF. That's why
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's-
they're playing Tekken. That's why I'm like, okay, that's cool though.
Well, we kind of want to move to Tekken now because that's what we're gonna play. Like, why are we gonna enter KOF if we're like haven't been playing it that much.
Well, that's why we should be playing it more. That's exactly it. But
Yeah, but I don't think we're all like feeling the same way. We're like, yeah, like it's way too technical to get to the pro level status like everyone else is at.
what? All the Tekken's way more technical than KOF.
But
That's bullshit.
But we've been playing
That's
it.
bullshit.
We've been playing it much longer though.
Doesn't matter.
I guess
Tekken's
that
way harder than KOF. KOF is so much easier than Tekken.
You have to learn less characters though. So learning a team of 3.
That's
learning a
true
team of 1.
too.
That is a good point. You
And
have
that's
to learn
what's
those
been holding
characters.
me back too with KOF is like fuck, like I got 3 characters to worry about. Still haven't figured out one.
That's your fault.
And in Soul Calibur too, yeah, Soul Calibur, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, is going to be at a side tournament in Evo, so I think we all want to play some Soul Calibur again too, which I'm kind of down for. Today's Talim's birthday, guys. If you didn't know, June 15th, Talim's birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Talim from Soul Calibur. And then
Like
so
40,
play some
50
Tekken.
now?
Yeah, something like that. No, like 100 and something, I think. Forever 16 says Tai Chi, which I guess so. And then that's about it for me. Oh, then watching Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan and what else did I catch up on? That's all I can remember right now, off the top of my head.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. For me, I think just a lot of KOF. I think I'm gonna start playing ranked now because casuals is not. There's only a couple people that are difficult in casuals, and I don't get them often enough anymore.
You haven't been doing ranked yet? That's crazy.
No, I've been doing casuals. I want to make sure I could shut down whackfuls first before I can start playing technical. Nothing worse than being good and then getting beat by a whackful that beams you all day. Like that's the worst. So I want to make sure I could shut all that shit down, which I kind of can now. So yeah, I'm gonna start moving to ranked matches now, get more of a challenge. Otherwise, not too much. Miss Marvel. Oh, I finished Top Boy on Netflix. That show is fucking wild. What else? I started watching Superman and Lois again. That show's amazing. It was really good.
The old ass Lois and Lane.
No, that's Lois and Clark.
Lois.
Superman and Lois is the new one. Yeah, that was Lois and Clark. Superman and Lois is the new one, and that show's actually really good. I highly recommend it. There's one moment right away that told me it was the best Superman show because he was fighting like some assassin was gonna kill Lois Lane, right? And then Superman punched him, and then it turned out that fool was enhanced. So Superman fucking turned up. He started floating in the air, and he started using super speed and punching that fool, and he like flew behind him and froze him and shit. And I was like, why hasn't he ever done this shit before? I was like, this is what Superman's supposed to do. I was like, this show's fucking
That
sick.
sounds scary.
Yeah, he's
though.
always holding back for some reason.
Yeah, he's always holding back every time. I was like, this is what it's supposed to be. If you can take a punch from him, like, okay, now I'm gonna show you some Superman.
But
shit.
that's what
Like,
Superman does. He just holds back.
No, see, you think that because they suck at making the movies.
That's what I've learned over the
Yeah, he has
years.
super speed, but he rarely uses it.
He never uses the ice breath.
Yeah, that's true.
Ice breath is like his best power. I was like, he froze that fool and started fucking him up. I was like, this is what I always want to see from Superman.
Yeah, I might like Superman more if you use more ice breath.
You should watch Superman and Lois. That show's really dope. It doesn't get boring either. But yes, I've been watching that. As AJ said, Miss Marvel. I only seen a little bit of Kenobi, but we'll talk a little bit about that. I feel like I saw a movie that I'd never seen that was really good.
Men. You see Men?
I saw Men. That was weird, but it was kind of good.
I was just laughing at the end.
The ending was like too much, bro.
It was hilarious.
That's where I was like, is this like for real? But yeah, Men. That was an interesting horror movie. We could talk about that one. I like it. Was weird. And I think that's all I've seen lately. I'm kind of interested in seeing Stranger Things. I'm not super
Oh
excited.
yeah, that's what I want to see.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy with season 3. Like it was just okay. Not like it was bad. It wasn't bad. It just didn't surprise me. Like,
Did you finish it?
Yes.
The new one or
so-
last season?
This season, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
season. Yeah, not the
So
next part.
so what do you think about it without spoiling it? Like just quick little summary review, your opinion.
Good music. I've heard there's like this one song they play that I keep hearing everywhere now.
Oh yeah, it went up
People
the
are
charts.
I heard
of
about
course.
that. Yeah, some old ass song that's fucking like
Up
number
the-
one.
Going up the
That
hill.
all these like people
Yeah.
are just discovering for the first
It's
time.
called-
Yeah.
This song's amazing.
Something about up the hill, right? Going.
Yeah, that's the one.
Kate Bush.
It's
says Tai
funny
Chi.
hearing a song that you heard back in the day and now it's like crazy popular again.
Do I know something weird, dude? So, Up the Hill is number 1 on the fucking charts, and Top Gun is number 1 movie, and we're in a proxy war with Russia.
Holy
Wow.
crap!
We just time traveled back to the 80s, guys. You seen the shitty fashion style these days?
Oh my god, that's
The only
weird.
difference
We're
is
just-
nerds rule the
history's
world now.
repeating itself. Oh my god. We're such fools.
Tai Chi gave us the Jumanji answer. What year is it?
It feels very much like a horror movie. It feels like it's got very strong Nightmare on Elm Street vibes.
I've heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to check it out. For someone who didn't love season 3 like me, not that it was bad. I just didn't find it very interesting. I had to force myself to finish season 3. Will this be more refreshing to me, more like season 1 in a way where I'm like, I gotta watch more?
Yeah, I couldn't stop watching it. I felt the same about 3. To be honest, I can't even remember 3.
3 was in the mall, right? The mall
3
shit?
or 2? Was that 3 or 2?
3 was in the mall.
3 was the mall.
3
okay.
was the mall. Okay.
2 was.
That season was weird because they split the cast up. Like,
yeah,
they're
they
just-
were never together until the very end, and it didn't really feel like they were together,
They
right?
did that. Like I liked the boys all hanging out and being like best buds and solving fucking mysteries together.
Yeah, it was cool to see the dynamic for sure, but it was just too long, you know? Like, I wouldn't mind a few episodes like that, but it was like basically the whole season, like, except for like the end.
Kind of like that right now.
I heard about that.
Uh-oh.
Tai Chi points out there was a cameo from Nightmare on Elm Street. It was the guy who plays Freddy Krueger.
Robert
that's
Englund,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool. And then so that I understand it now though, because they all moved at the end to like different areas, different states and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I get that now that how they're gonna be split. But last season they were all living in the same town. They were split up. Like what the fuck?
except for Dustin. No, it was Dustin's girl that was far away. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Which we only saw her like in one episode, right?
Yeah.
Forgot about her.
The only thing that was memorable about season 3 to me was I dump your ass.
Yeah.
That shit made me laugh so hard. Like, I never forgot about that. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh, 11 too.
Yeah.
That's right.
That shit fucking made me laugh so hard. I don't know why. I laughed about that for a long time. Like, I thought that shit was hilarious. And that serious face that she told him to, and he was like so like offended. I was like, damn.
Just straight to the point.
I think you guys
man.
will dig this season. Yeah, even though the boys are separated again.
Oh, you know what I've been watching? The Boys. Man, that show is fucked up. That is like, man, it's. I hate to say it because it's a parody somewhat, but that might be the best superhero show on TV. Like
Really?
The Boys. Have you seen any of that yet?
I haven't seen any. I saw Invincible and I thought that was really good.
When's that coming out again?
Oh,
Season
it's fine. It's coming out this year now.
Oh.
They had a delay because I guess they didn't want to pay the penciler. They were being assholes and like finding ways not to pay the penciler, so there was a lawsuit going on.
Wasn't that a thing that happened? Like, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
That,
it.
it took that long to get resolved? Shit.
Yeah, so now it's coming out later this
It's been
year.
like, what, like 3 years or some shit, right? Didn't that shit come up before COVID or some shit?
Yeah, like during COVID.
Or was it during? Okay. Okay, then it hasn't. Well,
No, it's been 2. Because
It's
we were
still
supposed to
long,
get
yeah.
it in 1 year, but we ended up having to wait 2 years because of that bullshit, you know?
that's crazy. Okay. I forgot about fucking Invincible.
So it's good.
Anyway,
Yeah.
The Boys, man. That show is fucking wild. I highly recommend that show. If you love it because you like horror shit.
Yeah.
That is the bloodiest superhero show ever.
It's on Amazon, right?
Yeah, dude. In episode 1, somebody gets exploded, and you
Exploded.
see everything. I don't want to tell you too much about
Chunky and all that. I love
everything.
Your
Bro. It's
head
just horrible.
explode.
I almost want to just show you the scene so you'll be like into the show right away. Like, I know you're sick like that. It's okay. Me too. Don't worry.
What is he referring? It's not an.
Shut up,
asshole.
Steve.
I've
You're
never-
saying too much, Steve. You're saying too much. No, I guess he'll never know what you're talking about, so it's fine. But yeah, so I've been watching The Boys. That's been really good. I think that's about it off the top of my head. AJ, anything else you want to say before we get into the reviews?
Yeah, I remember I rewatched High Score Girl. I think I said that last week. Never mind.
Okay.
I remember saying that again.
Oh, I've been watching One Piece again. I'm not gonna say anything, but man, the level the characters are at right now, I never thought I'd see them here, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to ruin it. It's fucking crazy.
You see the new Jurassic Park, by the way?
I haven't
Not
seen
yet.
the
I wanna
last.
see it.
I haven't seen the last 2. I've been meaning to.
I can't remember the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to go see that again before I go see the new movie. Because it's like, what happened in that last movie? Like, I remember there in that mansion, some auction going on. It's about all I can remember, honestly.
Yeah, it was like some kind of dinosaur black market trade thing.
Yeah,
happening,
yeah.
Sounds like
it's
Jurassic
forgettable.
Park bullshit.
I like Chris Pratt, but I just didn't like the whole Jurassic World.
The whole direction of Jurassic World.
Yeah, like it's more action, while the original
Yeah.
trilogy is more like kind of suspenseful and there's like
that's
tension
true.
building.
With the
Yeah.
exception of number 3, because number 3 is just all fucking action.
Yeah,
all the
that's
time.
when they start doing that, the turn for action. But this third one, it has the original cast, and they're all old now. But it's funny, it's great seeing those 3 from the first movie all back together again.
Yeah, I just watched the first Jurassic Park just for kicks the other day, too. And so, like, and then I remembered, oh, wait, this is good. I'm watching this right now because I know they return
Yes.
in the new movie. So
And I love their part in the movie too.
Oh, that's
their
cool.
part of the movie is all like espionage and just like suspenseful.
And
while
old school.
Chris Pratt's all action, so it's like
Oh.
watching two different movies.
That's cool.
Oh, that's dope. I kind of like that
I
idea.
like it. I like it a lot.
You know what I want to see, which I doubt I'll see it in there, but have you seen the animated Jurassic Park show on Netflix?
Camp Cretaceous?
Yeah,
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, it is really good. And they make a lot of references to the movies. Like shit that happens in the movie, like affects them in the show. Or shit that they did in the show might have affected some shit that happened in the movies.
I think that is true. Like
It's canon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that show's canon.
Apparently, it feels like canon, yeah.
It actually bridges things that happened in the first trilogy and the
Oh
new
my
trilogy.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the main doctor dude is in the fucking show, too. He shows up.
The Asian doctor?
Hammond.
No, not Hammond. The Asian doctor, the genetic.
Oh, the genetic
geneticist.
doctor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jackass?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's in it.
He's in the actual animated show too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it gets kind of crazy. But yeah, definitely a good watch if you guys want to venture more into the Jurassic Park world. and
I
all
actually
that.
wanted to rewatch it after watching that, but now I got more new Jurassic Park to watch.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a fan of Jurassic Park, I highly recommend Westworld. It's way more intense. It's written by the same guy who wrote Jurassic Park, and it's the shit. Highly recommend. It's scary as fuck.
Michael Crichton.
Crichton. Yeah,
Crichton.
Crichton. Yeah.
Oh, that fool. Okay, crazy.
Crichton.
Yeah,
the
so,
original actual creator, pretty
Mhm.
much.
so if you guys ever want something like Jurassic Park but different, Westworld is the shit. Like,
Interesting.
I
Okay.
won't say too much more about it. I don't want you to be surprised. But yeah, so that being said, let's jump into some reviews before we go into the news.
Oh yeah, let's do. I haven't done this spoiler topic in a while, right?
Yeah,
But what are we doing?
let's start with Kenobi of episodes 1 and 2. AJ's seen a little more than us, so
I
you know,
have,
We
so-
might tap him without if you can talk without spoiler first.
If I can remember, yeah, sure.
All right. So episode 1 and 2 for Kenobi, a little quick review and spoiler.
How do you
It's
spell Kenobi?
Kenobi.
Okay.
So
How do you spell Obi-Wan?
man,
Kenobi's fine.
fuck out of here.
Or did I just put Ben?
No.
All right, let's go.
All right, Wags. Oh, the music.
Oh,
we
wait,
don't
what
have
is
the
it?
music,
We
huh?
we do have the
That's
music. It's not playing or. Wait, hold on.
Oh, is it? But we just can't.
No, it works.
All right, so Wags, what did you think about the first 2 episodes of Kenobi? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
I'm digging it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I actually do like it too.
I like
There it is.
Obi-Wan in general. I think he's a cool character.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm happy to see Ian McGregor reprising that role again. Like, it's great to see him playing that character once more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go
Sorry.
on. No, go on. No.
Just seeing familiar faces like Uncle Owen, like the same guy.
Yeah,
is
that-
playing Uncle Owen.
That
like,
kind of shocked me
what?
too. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was exciting. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's pretty dope. They got the same actors.
And they got the Inquisitors. That's crazy.
I need you guys to explain that to me because that's the first time I've heard of it. I feel like I've heard of it outside of the Star Wars that I've seen so far.
Yeah, if you've never seen Clone Wars, you don't really see them ever. Like, I've
Okay,
seen
Clone
every
Wars.
Star Wars movies a bunch of times,
Yeah.
and I didn't know shit about the Inquisitors. I needed someone to explain to me like what their deal was. I know that they work for the Emperor and they're not really Sith, but that's all I understood. And so yeah, I had to have someone explain to me their deal. But
They were mainly in Star Wars Rebels, which was kind of a sequel series to Star Wars Clone Wars.
Mm-mm-mm.
It takes place after the Clone Wars, but before, like between episodes,
Like 2 and 3 or 1 and 2.
3 and 4. Between
3 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh, in there? Well,
Yeah,
that's
they're-
where we are right now.
yeah, that's where we are right
Okay.
now. Or Tai Chi points out, yeah, they're from Jedi Fallen Order as well.
Oh, they're in
the
that
game.
too? I
Yeah.
haven't played that game yet.
So there's a lot of hate online, even with the first 2 episodes for this show. I'm gonna tell you, man.
For what?
Well, I think a lot of people didn't like that chick Reva,
Oh,
which
she's annoying.
I didn't really feel anything I didn't like about her in the first episode. Episode 2, I kind of understood why some people weren't completely happy with her, because she killed a well-established character like the Grand Inquisitor, and like just to bring out this new character. So I kind of understood that. But there's a lot of like hate for this, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, she's not doing anything any other Sith characters wouldn't do. It didn't rub me any weird wrong way, you know. So I was like, what the hell is people's problems?
went
You know?
I think
pretty
she's
quick.
I think she's so likable that they don't like that she's the bad one.
Maybe that's what it is, huh? She shouldn't be that likable. She's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's racist and sexist bullshit.
Is
but,
it?
But
Ah,
there's,
come on.
there's some of that. But I'm saying for the people that are like really making a case for it, like logically, like, can someone explain to me where they're coming from with it? Like, I saw one person saying, why does she know so much about Obi-Wan and Anakin? All right.
I'm sure they'll reveal that. I'm not concerned about that.
Well, the only thing I understand about that is because Vader would kill anybody who knows he's Anakin. So I get why. Okay, why would she know that and be alive? But maybe the show will reveal that as it goes on. I don't know. I had a theory that maybe she's one of the kids
I thought the same thing.
who escaped Order 66, so that then she would know Anakin killed them and became Vader.
They specifically showed a scene at the beginning of the movie of a group of kids. They were like, "What are we gonna do now?"
Yeah, and y'all kind of.
One of them's got to be that girl.
Ah, see, I forgot about that, but that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So I just don't understand the hate. Yeah, I know some people are racist and sexist, but someone explain to me the logical side of it because I don't get it. So. But I don't know. Is there anything that rubbed you the wrong way about it?
Oh, it's explained in today's episode, says Tai Chi. So whatever the newest episode is,
See, there you go.
it's been explained.
There you go.
Okay, that's cool.
All right.
But no, I liked it so far. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, just based off the previous one that we just got off of.
Yeah, Boba Fett was
Boba
whack.
Fett, yeah. Boba Fett kind of took a while to get into. It got good to the end for sure, but the beginning of it was kind of
Everything was all the good stuff was rushed to me at the last episode.
Yeah,
it felt like
kind
it was
of.
happening too quick. Like,
yeah.
It felt like two different shows. It was like Mandalorian season 1.5. And
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Not even just that to me. It was just like all the setup, all that shit is so boring and like. I just didn't believe Boba Fett was the badass. He didn't do anything. Yeah, I was waiting for him to do something the whole time, and like he's just
kind of like mellow the whole
yeah.
time. And just,
Why is
just
Boba
walking
Fett mellow?
around.
Exactly. Boba Fett's supposed to be a wild motherfucker. He's supposed to be like the craziest gun in the galaxy, but I didn't feel that. So yeah, I didn't like Boba Fett.
But yeah, counterpoint though, Boba Fett has never been badass as Tai Chi.
That's just our own imagination.
I mean, I've never cared as much about him as other kids did when I was in school. I think I always say, like, whenever kids would be talking about Boba Fett, I'm like, what? He didn't do anything. I was always like, why do you like him?
Yeah, you know what? Like,
by a blind man.
I didn't watch Star Wars growing up, but I kind of knew Boba Fett was like a hype character.
Right.
And then when I watched the actual shit, like in high school when you were showing me everything, like I barely saw him. I was like, oh, this is Boba Fett guy. What's he gonna do? And he kind of dies right away. It's like,
It's really
Huh.
just the armor.
It's the look of
just how-
him.
yeah,
Yeah.
He just looks cool.
yeah.
And he's always standing around menacingly, too.
Yeah, that was gonna come back again, do some more shit. No.
And also it's kind of like, I think his lore is more interesting than him. Like, that his race are made to counter Jedi. Like, that's so cool,
Yeah, that is cool actually.
But, like, you
Yeah.
know, they'll go
And then Mandalorian's doing a better job explaining all that, go into that than they're doing with Boba Fett.
Exactly.
And the funny thing, Boba Fett isn't even a true Mandalorian. He's just
Yeah,
like the
that's
clone
true, too.
kid.
That's not true. They proved in the Mandalorian series he is a true Mandalorian. He's got code. He's got Mandalorian code and ancestry. Damn it.
Anyway, so yeah, the Obi-Wan, yeah, I'm liking it so far. One thing that always bugged me, like watching, episode 3 and then going to the original trilogy, episode 4, and you see Obi-Wan, and and they call him Obi-Wan. He's like, I haven't heard that name in many years, And I was like, how long has it really been? Like, Luke is what, like 19, some shit like that, right? Like,
I will say, I feel like he should look older than he does right now.
Maybe,
even
yeah.
in this show, I feel like your hair should be all white right now.
he should get closer to that for sure, yeah. And like just things felt weird to me, like watching that bridge between 3 or like going from 3 to 4, like just the way he would act around everything. But I feel like that's filling the gaps now, and it's making things more sense. Like how he said, like, oh yeah, Vader, like he killed your dad, and like he never went into details like how that went about and everything. But then after seeing episode 3, you're like, oh, okay, I guess that's what he means. But like, what do you really mean? Like, just all that always felt weird to me. But seeing this now is kind of connecting to that dots, and it's now making everything he said in the beginning make sense to me.
I am gonna say I like that they're finally paying off the Qui-Gon shit, because they said ever since episode 3, fucking Yoda was telling him, oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to commune with your old master. I'm like, where the fuck is that shit? I'm like, how are we not getting that? Like,
I
I'm
just skip it and he can suddenly.
like, oh well, episode
Force
4.
Ghost,
yeah. Oh well. I'm like, all right. Did you catch the Tamara Morrison cameo in Obi-Wan? Did you realize that?
Who?
Boba Fett's actor.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
the homeless
Captain Rex.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool to see that there's still clones around.
Yeah.
And they have to go begging for food because the Empire discarded them.
I actually like that too. I
thought
like that they showed the detail of what's happening
And then
to
just
them.
a few feet away, you see a stormtrooper. You're like, oh my god.
That's who he
And
got
you
replaced
realize
by.
It's only been 10 years.
Mhm.
And then that really boggles my mind because, like you said, Luke is probably like 15, 16, still a kid. So the Empire's only been around for like maybe
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well-
They're able to do so much in those 15. Like they have the entire galaxy.
Well, you know what the setup was? It was the Clone Wars, because they didn't realize the Empire was being built that whole time, ever since Episode 2. Because remember they had that Clone War group, and like the clone army was basically already establishing the Empire. They just didn't know they were about to turn on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just seems like very quick to see like, the Star Destroyers. Like how long does it build a Star Destroyer and to design one? Too?
Well, those ships already were looking like Star Destroyers at the end of episode 2. Yeah, all you gotta do is tweak them a little bit, you know.
You guys are getting way too detailed for me now.
Quickly in 15 short years.
I don't think
but it was cool seeing that bridge, seeing that stormtrooper walking by the homeless clone trooper. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was a cool kid. I
the-
love that he's like, are you just gonna sit here and take money? He's like, cool.
The other cool bridge, which I think we've seen it by this point, Leia, right?
Yeah.
We've seen that already. Okay,
She's
we're
too
there.
Spunky.
Yeah, she's too smart.
Yeah.
She's too smart, bro. Like,
Which I think that kind of makes sense. I'm not mad at any of that right now. But what I like though is because again, Leia, she knew who Obi-Wan was already. It's like, how'd you know? This is explaining it. So this is the other thing I like about that.
That's cool, but I'm just
Yeah.
talking about for children.
As far as kids go,
She's too fucking smart. Like, okay, when she said, what did she say? Oh my god, she was like, oh my god. Obi-Wan was running from something and she was like, you're the one they're looking for. I was like, how the fuck did you work that shit out? How'd you know he's the one they're looking for? There's a lot of fucking wanted people in this city. Like, I don't know. When she said that, I was like,
well, she saw it off that fool's like teleprompter shit and says
put that
bound.
together, too.
Yeah,
no, but she put that
But she
together.
put it together really quick,
like
yeah.
too easily.
Yeah,
like
true.
you shouldn't be able to put that together. Like I'm an adult, and I don't think I would have put that together right away. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense to me.
kids are fucking smart, dude.
No, not that smart, bro. That's too political smart. Like kids are smart in a different way.
But
not putting shit together like that.
Political smart though, because her family is freaking in politics and all that, right?
Oh,
like
man.
they're trying to. They're freaking grooming her to be a fucking, she's a
man.
princess, dude.
It's too much, man. She don't know nothing about the criminal world. There's no way she would know that. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I'll give you that.
There's no way you can make me.
Well, she just got
believe-
captured, so she knows all about it now.
It's exactly my problem. Exactly my problem. Like, there's no way you can make me accept how smart she's supposed to be. And I'm like, I feel like we should have seen this show should have been us seeing how she became Leia, not her already being Leia at fucking 6 years old. It doesn't make sense. Like, nobody's that developed that early. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, I don't like the Leia thing, but the kid's cute.
She's adorable.
Yeah.
I did like that she was switching places with like her, I guess her handmaid,
Yeah.
just like her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
that. Also, how come? Okay, Obi-Wan not catching her. Let's say I let that go. Episode 1. How those motherfuckers in the forest can't catch her?
Right? Yeah.
Come on,
They
man.
weren't trying very hard.
Bro, she got a little bit further, and you literally see a guy. And she gets like he stopped, and he was like, I was like,
Well, all
there's
the
nothing there. Let's just keep
it's
going.
all the brush and the trees and stuff in the way, dude, and the kid can slip through it easily,
Man, the camera angle, there is no fucking shit in their way. I'm like, come on, man.
No, I was kind of annoyed.
Your legs are bigger than hers, bro. You should be able to take 3 strides and be like, gotcha, bitch.
This is bad direction.
That's my copium, just the brush and the trees, that's how I was like, okay.
That's what Disney was hoping, that you would write the story for them, but whatever. It's fine.
But yeah, but honestly though, I feel like when she's like, there's parts of her acting that kind of annoy me sometimes. It almost looks like she wants to almost laugh or smile sometimes when she shouldn't.
That's funny. I didn't
I'm not
notice
sure.
that.
I'm not sure if it's just her face, like she's trying to provoke being upset or scared, but it almost looks like she's almost wants to smile or laugh. It may just be her face that does it, or it might be her acting. And then her running's annoying me too. Like,
the running.
just the running to the forest, like we were all talking about. Yeah, she just seems kind of slow when she's running.
I know. I just exactly. I don't want to talk about the running anymore. The chases. It's really taking me out of the show because I like the show. But those are really taking me out of the show.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to look at it
Hopefully there's no more.
It's hard to work with kids though. That's the problem. She's only 6 years old. So.
Bro, I don't want to hear that shit. There's so many shows and movies. Have you ever seen the Adam Project?
No.
That kid's a fucking genius, man.
Yeah, but not every kid can be a genius.
But they should be if they're on Disney. That's what they're paying you
That's a
for.
requirement.
You're paying for the best. Anyway, let's stop talking about it. I think that we've said. Anything else you guys want to say about Obi-Wan? Anything we liked? No.
I can't remember what episode 2 is, so I don't know where I should stop talking.
It's where they introduce the dude from Eternals as a.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
That was cool. I
Yeah.
forgot about him.
Yeah,
that was
freaking
nice.
Kingo was there.
Kingo.
Yeah.
I liked
That was cool.
I liked his little face down with that girl.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
How serious he was.
I like how once she knew he wasn't a Jedi, she didn't even want to kill him no more. She's like, get the fuck out of my face. I was like, wow, you won't even kill him for dissing you? Damn. I'm sure he felt like offended a little bit. I would have felt offended. Like, damn, you ain't gonna kill me even? Damn, bitch. That's a cold-blooded bitch.
Yeah. But yeah,
He's
he was
fun.
cool, yeah.
I like his character.
Yep.
Every Star Wars series or movies needs some kind of humor. Or humorous character.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
C-3PO cameo.
Hmm?
C-3PO was in the first episode.
Oh yeah. There was a C3PO. I was like, oh shit, C3PO. I was like, wait.
It was him. It was even Anthony Daniels playing him. It was such
Shut
a,
up.
It was a little cameo, but it makes sense because not Lars. The Senator Organa.
Yeah, he would have her around. He would have him around, yeah.
He wiped his memory.
Oh yeah, that's right. His memory is wiped.
Party, yeah.
That's right. I couldn't remember. I was like, oh yeah, like Luke hasn't met him yet. It makes sense that he's like not normal right now.
They told him right after.
But I forgot, like he existed before all that. He's been around.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Remember, as soon as they put them onto the.
And R2 says Tai Chi.
R2 didn't get wiped though.
So
No, R2 was there, I
knows
guess.
shit. Yeah.
R2 was there, but
he said he was. Yeah. He was there. He says.
Yeah, because they were like, wipe the protocol droid. And on episode 3 at the very end, like, yeah, wipe the protocol droid. And he was like, what?
Yeah.
And then that's the last thing you see of him,
Yeah.
like. Shit was great. That was a good moment. Like,
I was really hoping he'd stick around more. Like I was like, oh, he's in this. I'm happy he was in it for a second.
I keep forgetting like where we're at in the timeline too, because like, oh, he doesn't have his red arm yet. Yeah, of course he doesn't have his red arm yet.
That's way
That's way
before
later
that.
on.
All right. Yeah. So let's move on to the good one, Miss Marvel. Wags, you want
Ooh,
to
the good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out.
Spoiler alert, it's good. All right, we're gonna make this kind of quick, but we'll tap on the door when you're out, Wags.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more information about this.
All right. So now we're gonna switch over to Miss Marvel, Disney Plus's newest show. We're 2 episodes in, so we're gonna be talking about the first 2 episodes of Miss Marvel now.
Yeah, exactly. Tai Chi says it. Speaking of Kingo, right?
Right? Yeah. Speaking of Kango, he just came up.
He came up. I was like, "Fuck yeah, they're talking
That
about
shit
him."
made me laugh so hard.
That
when
was
he came
awesome.
Up.
Yeah.
All right. So episode 1. Okay, best moment. I know there's a lot of good moments in episode 1, but when she's like, "Now follow my next episode to see why I think Thor is secretly a gamer."
Yeah, that was awesome. There's a lot of little Easter eggs. That was good. I like that
That
one.
shit made me laugh, bro. That was hilarious. I was like that.
I was like, she's onto it. She knows.
She knows,
too
bro.
much.
She must be friends with Noob Master 66.
Right.
Or
69.
Sorry, 69.
Come on.
Yeah, so I like it. I like the actress, man. She's very likable, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Like I like her too. She's cool. I don't even know what to start with the origin story so far, right? We're getting to see her life is like.
I like how we found out finally how the world knows about what happened in Endgame.
Yeah.
Remember we were like, how the fuck does everybody know all this shit about it?
It's because of her.
No, it's because of
her
Scott Lang.
videos.
No, it's
oh
because
yeah,
Scott Lang.
his podcast.
Scott Lang
right?
had a podcast where he told everything.
That's right.
All the details that he knew about what happened in Endgame.
Yeah.
So.
Even though he was like in the quantum realm for like most of it, right?
No, not for Infinity War, for Endgame.
For
the
Endgame,
final
yeah.
battle. He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how the world knows about shit. I really like the art style. I feel very Scott Pilgrim-esque about this show.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I like that too. The little just running drawings you get in the background. Yeah, all that. I don't know what else to say about it right now. It's fucking awesome. it's everything's good about it.
I'm wondering. Remember I was saying
Good
that
comedic points and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, good comedic points, good acting. I like their counselor a lot. That feels fucking funny, bro.
He's funny too. Yeah.
He's like, listen, right now I forgot he said, you're who? He's like, and I'm Meryl Streep, okay?
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, in other words, you have to do it. That shit was so fucking funny. He's like, you have to do it. That's the point. So that was funny. Obviously, love Miss Marvel. I like her parents. They're annoying, but they're funny. Like, they do just the role they're supposed to do, you know?
Yeah.
I like the Pakistani Muslims. You don't see that in anything.
Yeah, and seeing that whole like religion and that family dynamic kind of, presented to us in a very like factual way too is very interesting as well.
And I just feel like you always see only the Middle Eastern Muslim societies. You never see the Black Muslim societies, the Pakistani Muslim societies.
Yeah.
Shit, there's even a Latino Muslim society. I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a group. There's a big group of them. And I'm like, that's crazy.
That is
like,
crazy.
So it's like interesting to actually see a subsect of some shit like that,
So that's cool. Dude, Tai Chi says the first episode kind of feels like a Disney kid show.
They both feel like a Disney kid show.
With the crazy Avenger Con shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they both feel like that. when the whole her falling in love shit and like I feel like they all. I feel like that's the vibe of this show. Period. Which I don't have a problem with, but I know some people do. I like it. I do think. Did you notice, man? For us '90s kids, there's a little bad boy action in this last episode.
What
You
do
remember
mean?
the bad boy song they play at the very beginning?
Oh yeah, no, I'd be catching all the songs right now too.
So that bad boy shit was the shit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
She's
That's right.
walking through the hallways
Yeah,
and
that's
shit. I was
right.
like, oh, that's fucking dope.
That was funny.
Yo, and then, dude, I know you would catch it. That fucking MIA and Timberland song when
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
going to the masjid.
Yeah. No, isn't that it's MIA? That was Nelly Furtado.
No, bro.
It's MIA.
It's MIA
Okay.
and Timberland.
I know it's Timbaland.
My favorite MIA and Timberland
Yeah.
song. Like,
Well, I like that song too. I was like, oh, this song I've heard this shit forever. I was like, I gotta go. I know it's on Timbaland, but like, I couldn't remember who the singer was. I'm like, is it
Holla.
Nelly or it's MIA? Okay.
It also felt like a song Nelly could be on, but
Yeah.
it was definitely an MIA song.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe MIA is Pakistani, I think, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Or am I wrong? Or is she Sri Lankan? Where the fuck is MIA from? Anyway,
I don't
it
know.
doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but I just can't remember right now. Anyway, yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. The feel of it's cool. Man,
Yeah, I'm like surprised how far because that one Timbaland track like threw me off. I was like, well, they're reaching like that. Like, I don't know. That's kind of an odd one to me to reach
it's a bonus
to.
track, bro.
Yeah.
Unless you have the MIA
shit.
album, then if you had MIA's album, wait, it's a bonus track on one of their albums.
Because I feel like that wasn't like a radio hit, right?
No, it wasn't.
That's
It
why.
wasn't.
That's why it kind of threw me off too.
Yeah, you have to just know that song.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Also, I love how funny it is and how they make little Marvel jokes in there. Like, I forgot what she had said about like she made like a Marvel zombie joke in the first episode.
And in the beginning, they're like making all these crossover like superhero crossover
Captain
things.
Marvel mixed with other people. And shit.
Yeah.
And I really liked when they were talking about all the factions of the Muslim society there, that the old guys, the Instagram girls,
Yeah.
the Illuminatis.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
Because they just secretly decide everything that happens. Like,
Yeah.
that's just fucking hilarious.
That's funny. Yeah, no, there's a lot of awesome little good little things about it. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I like that her first rescue didn't go to plan. Like,
yeah, as I was gonna mention too, like she gets her powers, which I want to talk about the powers a little bit, but yeah, just that first rescue she had to do, I just, it's kind of just like so sad. Like it was going so good.
it kind of shows that she's the first hero we've seen that's really not ready for this. Obviously, besides Kate Bishop, but she still had a mentor. Miss Marvel doesn't have that. She literally is like Spider-Man, starting up for her own ground up shit. You know?
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything like that too, where like did Spider-Man had any mess ups? Oh, besides Gwen.
Well, we're actually gonna get a show about that, which an animated cartoon about that is coming out in a year.
Right.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
The freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year. Yeah. So we're gonna learn about that.
So,
if you want to learn a little bit about it, but Marvel kind of decanonized it. There's a TV show on Disney Plus called Marvel's Spider-Man. It's only 6 episodes.
Oh, wow.
And originally they made that to be the prequel of how he became a Spider-Man. But I think in the second 3 episodes they kind of went off canon a little bit. So they just like decanonized the whole show. But if you just want to watch the first 2 or 3 episodes, you can see what Marvel was originally planning to be his origin. Marvel's Spider-Man. It's on Netflix. I'm sorry, it's on Disney Plus. Kind of flew under the radar, but it was really good actually.
Yeah. Huh. Thinking about it now, I wonder.
You remember that or no?
No, but I'm just thinking about something else right now because she kind of fucked up. The kid's like, I have my ankle, right? So she potentially broke his ankle in some way, right?
Yeah.
So
or he got fucked up. He could have died, but she made sure he only broke his ankle. That's the way I would put it, but,
less than what could have happened. But she had a hold of him early on, so if she was better at this, she could have just presented out the whole thing, right?
True.
But yeah, she kind of screwed up, right? I'm getting like overall like Spider-Man vibes now too, because she's in high school, whole high school thing going on with her, and then Spider-Man also the whole Gwen Stacy thing. How that happened.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think about that, but
yeah,
it's kind of like that.
So it wasn't to that extent, but
no, but that was Spider-Man's first failure.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying there. That's cool.
But instead, her first attempt was also her first failure too, though.
Right.
So yeah, just interesting dynamic thinking about it now.
I like that you pointed that out. I didn't think about that, AJ. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe in the future we'll get a little mentor moment between them. Like he'll be her Tony for only maybe not as in depth as Tony was for her, but for him. But maybe he'll give her a little advice, about how to do shit going further down in the future.
As Spider-Man.
As Spider-Man, yeah, exactly.
Can't
tell her it's Peter, right?
Yeah, exactly, because no one knows that anymore. Also, the
Yo,
whole
how funny would it be if she's the first person to find out he's Peter now, and she's like, whoa. So technically, I'm the first person to know you're Spider-Man. She would be so hyped about
yeah,
it. Like,
and he'd be like, technically,
I guess, like,
yeah. No, but yeah.
She'd be like, cool. I can already see her face. Like,
but yeah, the way she gets her power is like now I want to know the origin, like how she
me tell
gets
you?
it. Sure.
So
I
in
want
the
to
comics-
see if it lines up.
so it does not line up.
It's not lining up
But
already.
I feel like there's parallels. So in the comics, what happens is she goes to a party, right?
Oh,
And
that happened.
She goes to a party and she gets drunk.
Oh,
she
that
doesn't
didn't
get
happen.
she doesn't get drunk.
She
but
didn't
she
get
has,
shit-faced.
she has one.
She
drink.
did have one drink.
Yeah, that part is the same. That part's the same.
That's cool,
Someone
okay.
sneaks her a drink and
Yeah.
she doesn't know it's a drink and she drinks it. And she's like, oh, this tastes funny. And they're like, oh, the drink. And she's sad because she's a Muslim.
Yeah.
So she like runs off heartbroken from the she's a little bit more serious about it in the
comics.
Well, I guess she's serious about it in this too, but she's a little bit more disturbed by it, like
Mm-hmm.
as if it was her fault because her mom's a little bit more pressured in the comic, right?
Okay.
And so she runs away and gets lost in some fucking swamp nearby, right?
Shit.
Like she's not lost, but just like, oh fuck, where am I, right?
Right.
And at that time, Black Bolt's attack on New York happens, where he released the Terrigen mists in the city, and she breathes some of the Terrigen mists in, and that only activates if you're secretly an Inhuman and you just haven't had your powers activated.
Oh, so she originally is an Inhuman.
She is.
Oh.
So she breathes in the Terrigen mists, and all of a sudden her body starts tripping out and shit, and she turns into Carol Danvers. Her body morphs her into Carol
What
Danvers.
the fuck?
And she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what she says. Like, why do I look like Carol Danvers? And she's like all ashamed because she knows she's doing this, and she's mad at herself because she wants to look like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed superhero.
Oh.
And her mom keeps giving her shit for liking white superheroes, like, like
Yeah.
some Pakistani heroes or some shit, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't help it. Captain Marvel's the shit. She's cool, blah, blah. And so it starts to bother her when she changes into her,
Mm-hmm.
and she can't change back into Kamala, and then
That's crazy.
yeah, and that's the whole identity thing going on. And eventually she finds some balance and gets control, and blah, blah,
Right.
blah. And she becomes Miss Marvel and makes it her own thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how it works in there. Now in here, it seems like it's a cosmic thing, like it's a regular superhero thing.
Yeah. So she has some bracelets.
But the mom's acting shady. I think she does have some heritage. It
Yeah,
may not be
I think so
Inhuman.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it may not be Inhumans. It may be Kree.
Yeah. Because I also heard people talk about it, saying that the bracelet that's like same thing that the original Marvel had.
The Negabands.
Yeah. So maybe they're referencing that too in some way.
Yes, sir. The Negabands were his power and allowed him to get.
And then
It made him stronger than a regular Kree soldier. Because without the Negabands, Captain Marvel is just a really good Kree soldier. Then he gets the Negabands and he becomes their world's superhero.
Yeah.
And then he realizes they're assholes and comes and helps her.
And then we seen Marvel, right?
Yeah, and which is
And
basically she did that.
And he was Kree, right?
She was Kree. But she was a scientist. And
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm trying to forget. I remember. Okay, yeah.
And in
that's
that
right.
way, it's the same.
Yeah.
She's their world's best scientist, not superhero.
Mhm.
And they sent her here to fuck shit up. But she ended up liking the humans and the Skrulls. Oh, yeah, she spent to fuck up the Skrulls instead
Yeah.
of the humans. But she liked the Skrulls, so she helped them instead of fucking them up.
Right.
And went against her own people. Which, that's still the same. Captain Marvel, Marvel, same shit.
Yeah.
But, it's a little different. I'm thinking that this might go into Secret Invasion, man. Maybe the Kree
That's
has...
like one of the next big things coming up, right?
Yeah, I think it's not the Skrulls that are the sleepers like in the comics. I think it's the Kree. And Kamala's family is some of the Kree sleepers. And that's why the shit works to her.
Yeah.
Because the Kree are waiting for the right moment to have their people spring.
So is she? You think she's part Kree, maybe?
Yes. And that would give her a connection to Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Now, it all makes sense with the Marvel show.
Yeah.
Movie, sorry.
The movie.
Her
The
and
Marvels.
Monica, and
Yeah.
now they all have a connection to each other. Not the same connection, but a connection
Yeah.
each, So that's just my guess. I think I think all those things that she's seeing when she puts the bands on, that's the negative zone. And all the beings.
Fuck.
Yeah, and Fantastic Four shit, because that's what Captain Marvel has to pass through when he puts that shit on. He passes through the negative zone.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then that's a whole thing with the Fantastic Four. There's the negative zone, and
Yeah.
they might be stuck there. Maybe Kamala's the reason they get out.
You think her bracelet is similar to Tai Chi's? Oh, not Tai Chi. Oh, I don't know why I said Tai.
Hey,
Shang,
say
yeah, to Shang-Chi's bracelets.
Oh, I didn't think about that, AJ. Maybe there's no, but the Kree aren't as old as that because Captain Marvel said that this is older than the Kree.
Than Kree, that's true. Should say that. Yeah.
So I don't think so. But damn,
but maybe
good,
something.
Good theory, though.
Maybe some
That's
connection in that
thought.
one. Maybe, yeah.
No.
Well, I guess we don't know how old her bracelets are right now either, though.
That's true too. She may not even be a Kree connect. You know what? May not even be
Yeah.
a connect. Maybe it's connected to whatever Shang-Chi's. You know what? You're right, AJ.
Yeah,
you could be right.
It could be that
it's a
far
good counter
back.
theory.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know.
maybe it's a celestial thing, right?
Maybe everyone's a Kree. You know.
So maybe Greg's a Kree.
Oh shit.
All right. Anything else we want to say about Miss Marvel?
Nothing right now, but like it's really good. Kind of hype for the next episode. She just got captured by who like her. Is it her grandma or great grandma? Who just?
Yeah, that's her great grandma.
It is her great grandma.
That's the
But
one they were
why
talking
she's
about.
so young though? Like what's going on there?
She's a Kree.
Yeah, right.
The Kree don't age that as much as we do. Remember, they stay
Okay.
young.
That's right. Yeah.
Or it takes them longer to age than humans do. They just happen to look like us, you know?
Oh, damage control agent is the same one from the from No Way Home too.
Yeah, the guy. He's the one who
I
had
thought he-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I thought he looked familiar too. I was trying to fit like where is he from? Okay.
Yo, notice they only try this on the kids. They don't try that shit on Captain Marvel and the Hulk.
Right.
They know who they are. They don't try that shit on Captain Marvel and the Hulk. What's up, damage control? You a little scared, bro?
That's funny.
Bullshit, man. Typical government bullshit, man. I'm gonna go fetch Wags if you want to get us ready for the news.
All right. So yeah, that was our spoiler topics there. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back next week for our continuation of the next one. But let's go ahead and get into some news.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
What? Let's get it.
I got some.
All right.
I got a good handful.
Okay. I think I only have a handful too, so let's just trade off. You want me to go first or you want to go
Go for it.
first? Okay. Justin Lim, the guy famous for
Yeah.
Fast and
Fast and
Furious.
Furious.
He's making a One Punch Man.
Justin Lin.
Sorry. He's making a One Punch Man movie. What the fuck, man? That's hype.
Haven't seen One Punch Man. I mean, I should put that on my list next.
You would like it. It's pretty funny.
I'm trying to finish My Hero right. Oh, I didn't talk about that, but I'm trying to finish My Hero because there's the new episodes have dropped. Have I told you?
Oh, already?
Yeah. As far as dub goes,
Ops.
like the last of that season.
But you know, what? If your dub is coming, that means it's almost time for the Japanese one. Probably. I need to catch up. Okay, I need to catch up,
Watch Fast 5T, says Tai Chi.
and then I'll understand One Punch Man with that. Okay,
Huh.
interesting.
Which one's 5? 5 is that the Brazil heist, or is that 6? Brazil heist. Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Nice. Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was a good one though.
One Punch. I'm so hyped. I
I
hope
don't-
they use the song. They gotta use the song.
I don't need the first season. I don't need the second one. Just says Tech Skater. Okay.
Wait, the second season of One Punch Man isn't good? I haven't seen it. Okay, I guess it's not good from what he says though. Okay.
Filler. No, just kidding. Oh, speaking of fillers, dude, I came across this video. I know we talked about it, but it's out, dude. Rurouni Kenshin, new Kyoto Arc or something like that, or new Kyoto something.
We've already seen that. The Shin Kyoto Arc.
Is it Shin Kyoto?
Yeah, they made it a long time ago. We saw it before.
Animated, like retelling the whole Kyoto thing.
With Misao as the main character, right?
Is she the main character? Oh shit,
Have you not seen this?
I haven't seen it.
I told you to watch it. You didn't watch it. I told you to watch this years ago.
Probably, yeah. I remember because
Because it's really good, but there's something in it that's gonna make you really mad. You should watch it. I can't wait to hear your opinion of it because it's dope. There's one thing where you're gonna be like, what?
So, because I don't know why it came up on my YouTube feed the other day, but a clip of it came out, and it was the Kenshin's fight with the Sword Hunter with was it Cho?
Cho, yeah.
And it was like it was dope. Just the little added animations, like with the fight scene. I was like, oh shit, this is dope. I'm like, this is new. I was like, what the fuck?
Hold on, let me make sure there's not something newer than what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then they pretty much show that whole scene. But what was different about it though is instead of the little kid staying stuck in a tree the whole time, Misao actually went up there and saved him.
Yeah, see, this is the Shin Kyoto Arc.
Okay, it is Shin Kyoto. Okay, and then the dude gave him the reverse blade sword. He actually looked at it and he knew it was a reverse blade sword. So you know how Kenshin freaks out like I don't know what kind of sword this is, but he just uses it. And this one he knows is a reverse blade sword. And he just uses it right away, and it kind of takes away from that whole like
Yo, but there is AJ.
So I'm not
So
sure. if
what
that's,
you said is old.
okay.
This look great, right? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can just get a little quick animation.
Whoa, that was some arc.
That's from the movie. I'm from the opening of the old show.
Yeah, this whole thing.
No, I want to find the Shin Kyoto one.
No, that looks like the original shit.
Yeah, and this guy's comparing it, but I want
Oh,
to.
okay,
I just want to
okay.
show you the animation to see if it's the right thing.
That's pretty much what I saw, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's it, right?
that's what I saw. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah, this is from like 5 years ago.
Fuck.
But you want to know something that just tripped me out when I was searching for what you told me,
Well, you see, you fucking got tripped out over something.
bro?
The fuck is that?
How do I not know about this? Meiji Kinkaku Romanatan.
Nandayo.
Nandayo, indeed. Look,
Okay, that looks familiar. I feel like we've seen this teaser before.
it's from 5 months ago. Oh fuck, I went too far. Yeah, look.
Yeah. I think I saw this teaser like. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Because this isn't Shin Kyoto. This is something else.
This is something else.
Are we finally getting Jinsu?
I hope so. I think we saw this teaser. It looks
Okay.
familiar.
Tai Chi, I'm gonna need you to do some research because I know you're gonna know what it is. Find out what Meiji Kenkaku is. Kenshin Meiji Kenkaku. Hit me. All right, I'll text it to you. But okay, so you breaking news, guys. There's a new Kenshin thing coming that we didn't know about from 5 months ago. I don't know if it's out now, but I know.
Meiji Swordman.
Okay.
Why are you translating?
I don't want you to translate. I want you to find out what the fuck this is. I can figure that out. I want you to tell me what this is, Steve.
And then back to Textgator talking about One Punch Man. He says, I guess second season quality drops. It's super bad. No filler.
Oh, that's too bad.
So it's not a filler, it's bad
the art,
quality.
folks. You know, that's sad because I think I told you, AJ, I was reluctant to watch the second season of it because Madhouse wasn't doing it anymore. Studio Madhouse does the best anime. They made Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, yeah.
And they made most of the shows you've seen. The original Rurouni Kenshin show. I'm pretty sure. No, I think TV Tokyo did Yu Yu Hakusho. What else? A lot of shows you've seen.
Okay.
Like 75% of them from anime are Studio Madhouse because they just make the best shit. But I knew when One Punch Man season 2 was getting brought to another studio, I was like, oh, I don't know. And now it's sad to hear that it's confirmed.
You're switching again?
No, we're talking about
No.
season 2 that already came out.
Yeah. already
Oh,
came
okay,
out.
okay. I was like, season 3 got
Yeah.
switched.
Yo,
All right,
but yeah,
you can see
maybe
the
Wags
difference.
knows. I doubt Wags will know, but you're a Kenshin fan too. Yo, Wags, what the fuck is this? But yeah, so
One Punch Man, yeah. Hope that's good.
Alright.
That's our first news story.
Right? Yeah, One Punch Man the movie by the guy who made most of the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
All right, AJ.
All right. You ready to talk about this one?
Wait, pause it.
You gonna read it?
Meiji Kenkaku Romantan. Oh, no, it's
No,
just
we know
original.
that. We
Okay.
want to know if you know about what the fuck this is because we never heard of this until now. It's
Is
for
this a
fun.
new season?
And-
Are they gonna redo the whole thing?
And the trailer's
Keep
from
going.
5 months ago, so we don't really know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't
where's
think
the
it
Is there
where's the-
anything else that they revealed in this trailer, or is this the whole thing?
Probably just more.
Staff original, Nobuharu Wase cast.
Oh yeah, just that some of the voices are coming
New
back.
animation project. You know,
Useless.
You know, no.
Yeah,
I
new
have a
animation
theory.
No,
project.
I don't need a theory. I want someone to look it up and
I
tell
wanna
me.
hear
It,
I don't
could
either.
it could be based on the new Hokkaido manga.
Yeah, but do we bet that'll make me mad because we still don't have Jinshu.
Yeah.
Do not tell me it's based on the new manga, bro.
It would be hilarious.
They better go do Jinshu and then start going to
Bro,
that.
if they do this new arc without doing Jinshu, I'm gonna be fucking livid. Because AJ, that's strike 5,
Strike 5.
right? Because we got season 3 is strike 1. The movies are strike 2. I'm gonna be nice and count all the movies as strike 2.
Okay.
Shin Kyoto is strike 3. Whatever the fuck this the manga is strike 5.
What do you
No,
mean?
this would be strike 6.
What
That
the
we're getting
fuck?
projects that are not fucking the continuation of the anime with
Oh,
Jinshu.
yeah.
Like we should have had this already. Like what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know why they're holding back.
Sorry, we've already had strike 5, so we're on 6 now. If this project is not Jinshu, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is strike 6, and I don't want to find out. Strike 3 is usually game over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would really suck if they just skipped it all together.
We've been doing that for 20, 30 years. Well, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Even with the OVAs, that was a chance for them to do it, but instead they're like, let's just redo the Shishio arc in under an hour.
That's what AJ's never seen
Yeah.
the Shin Kyoto.
And then the
That's what
worst
we were
thing
talking
about that
Wait, no. I just said he's never seen that. He's gonna see it. I want him to see what they fucked up because almost everything is good about that Shin Kyoto arc, and then they do something where you're just like, what?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yes.
not know what series you're dealing with? Like, I don't know, this is really weird. I want you to see it. I want to hear what you think.
Okay.
I almost feel like we should watch it.
I need
li-
to find it now.
I almost feel like we should all watch it live together with some popcorn and shit.
That
Just like,
shit- I
To
was in
wait
such
to see AJ's
disbelief
reaction.
Why?
that
So
it
I can
happened.
throw the.
I was in disbelief too. I was like,
So I can throw the popcorn at the screen or something.
yeah, that'd be
Nah,
funny, dude. That'd be great.
That's interesting. I'm scared now.
Okay.
Now I
Ooh,
kinda
a new
don't wanna
video
see.
game would be awesome.
It's not a video game. It's a show. I just don't know what it's about.
With like
Yeah,
really good
it did
animation.
say new
like,
animation project in the
Yeah,
stat roll.
it's for sure. It's either a movie or a show for sure, and it's animated.
yo, how much money do we have to get to throw it at some game company, or maybe throw at Soul Calibur to make a Rurouni Kenshin fighting game with the Soul Calibur engine or some shit?
Oh my god, how sick would that be, dude? You know, if only these fucking anime
Who's
companies.
that face?
I want Arc System works on that shit.
Or that.
Oh,
Either
see,
one.
but then I feel like it could be like anything else. You know?
Yeah,
like,
true.
I mean, that would be cool, but it could be anything else. You know?
Yeah, give me another anime game, like a weapon one. I think I feel like you can only do so much with weapons in a 2D fighter that we haven't seen already, you know. But in 3D fighter with weapons, no one's really done it as well as Soul Calibur has.
That's true. Soul Calibur's got. Well, did you guys ever play that that PSP Rurouni Kenshin fighting game? That was actually pretty decent.
I feel like T might have.
Which one, the PSP run?
Rurouni.
No, I never played that
No,
one.
you
I
played-
heard it was good.
You played some fighter
Fate
though.
Stay Night. I played that PSP game.
Hmm.
That was really good. And I played
Oh, the one,
Darkstalkers.
the one on DS you played is that's what I'm thinking about. The
Oh.
the Shonen Jump one,
yeah,
right?
That is fun.
that
Oh
one's
my-
good. The first two are good.
Yeah. Anyways,
You
what
need
we're
to get that
talking
game so
about.
three of us can have a battle. You still have it, right?
Oh,
Dude,
Edwin
oh.
just hit me up. Hey, thank you, Tech Skater. He just hit us with me some information on this thing.
Sailor Moon?
You guys need to go to fucking round 1 over here in Burbank and play that Yu Yu Hakusho fighter.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you told me about that.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to play because it was like I guess there's people on that machine,
Oh yeah.
but it looked really fun.
It is pretty good. I like it.
The Hokkaido arc, by the way, the new Kenshin series, it's really good. It just sucks it's only once a month, and it's hard to find translations for it since Viz won't touch it. They refuse to translate it to English
Why, Viz? You did the other ones.
because of what happened with
Okay, because of the creator.
yeah, the whole creator, the legal drama.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, we're just keeping it. They're still doing it in Japan, but it suddenly stops at chapter 40. Just stops. I can't find anything, and that was like I think 4 or 5 months ago.
Well, we have a T here, so maybe we can get him to translate the rest of it.
Oh yeah, I'll just give you the
Shoot it.
untranslated version.
I'll do my best. Yeah, shoot it.
All right, moving on to other news then. Street Fighter 6. Have you seen the trailers for Street Fighter 6?
I saw
In the
I
news?
saw the very first one, but nothing since then.
Just like the teaser.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they changed the logo, and I should bring up maybe the trailer then.
Weren't people complaining about the logo?
Yeah, because the logo was like almost literally ripped out of like some random website where
Wait.
they do a bunch of things, like Street Fighter 6.
Was it a logo generating website? Is that where they got it from?
Yeah, like I forget what you call them, but a website that just has like a bunch of just stock photos and all that, and people like compared it to like something they found over there.
It's probably where they got it from themselves.
But they kind of redid it. They made it into something new that looks pretty sick. I like what they did with it. Almost looks the same, but it's not. Actually, no, it's not. It's not at all. But yeah, this is Street Fighter 6 right here. You got a picture of some city. Look
that
at
the
this fucking
stage?
cool graphics. No, it's not a stage. It might be the World Hub.
Oh, that's cool.
This is, wait.
Do we get any gameplay here? Check out the music.
I hate it when they use real music in Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. This sounds almost too
Unless,
real, right?
unless they made the song for Street Fighter.
I think this is for Street Fighter. Yes.
Okay, then I'll let it go, but I still don't like it. It sounds a little modern, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds too modern, right?
What is this? Yakuza?
I think this is that world thing I was talking about.
This is like a mode. I think it's a mode.
Yeah, and
It's
then
like
like
an open
you
world
got,
kind of thing?
yeah.
And then you go around challenging people you see?
They haven't explained what it is
Whoa, is
exactly
that
yet.
Chun-Li's new outfit?
Yeah, this is the new graphics for Chun-Li right here.
She looks aged.
Well, I mean, it is.
Oh, never mind. Her eyes are open. That's what it was. Oh, I thought... Whoops.
But yeah, we got Ryu rocking his new, beard and
Yeah, he's
everything.
got a hobo cloak on him.
Yeah. Who is she? Someone she's training,
I think
maybe.
it's a new character.
Yeah. I want to
the
learn
fuck is
this
that?
dude. That's a new dude.
Oh, he's new. Okay.
Yeah, he's new. I don't learn him. He's a drunken master.
Oh shit, Street Fighter hasn't had one of those yet, huh?
No.
That's pretty surprising.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm.
No, they do look kind of aged. Chun-Li does look a little older.
Yeah, Jamie, that's his name. And then Luke from the current 5, the last character we got, he looks way different now here. Probably way better too.
I do like that the art style does look better, different than 5.
Yeah.
Because I was really scared at first when they did the little promo. I'm like, this looks just like 5, but now it looks different.
One thing that we need to talk about, though, I mean, yeah, there's some new gauges. So we have Focus that I think is kind of back in some way.
No, I want a new system.
What's
But
with this guy?
Perry's-
Focus is
back?
Splatoon effects.
Perry is back.
I want a new system.
The new system is how you're able to use them. I think there's a new bar. You know where your stun bar normally is.
Okay.
Well, there's bars now that you can use, and when you do like your Focus or your parries, you lose one of those bars, and you regain it like over time.
Okay.
And
Okay, I like that. That sounds cool. That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
So there's some type of like meter, like type of. thing
That
you
actually
gotta worry
puts a
with.
lot of thought into the game because you can't just parry everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually do like that. That sounds cool. Oh, also, Wags, I don't think they're going to show it here, but they also revealed that Guile is in this game.
Guile?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just announced like a couple days ago, I think.
Does he look older too?
Yes.
A little bit,
kind
yeah.
of. Yeah.
But so
There's
is
the new
this
logo.
is this still before Third Strike though, right?
Yes. As far as we all know, yes.
Hey, how's it before Third Strike when
I don't
the
know.
characters...
I don't know.
Bro,
I don't know.
Everyone's confused about like 4 and 5. It kind of makes sense, but here they look older now.
Yes.
I'm like, this
so it
can't be after Third
It's
Strike.
gotta be after Third.
But I will say in 5, Ken still had long hair. So Third Strike hasn't happened
This
for him
has
yet.
to have to be at the third then because of all the Ken rumors we gotten too.
Why are they...
So that would make Ryu stronger in Third Strike than any other game. You know what? He still don't have that power sidekick yet. Oh no, they did give that to him in the last game.
They got Terry in the game?
No, that's Ken.
That's Ken, fool. That's fucking Ken.
That's Terry's outfit from...
Yeah, for sure, but that's Ken.
So we also I don't know where that leak is at. Is there a picture of it somewhere?
Oh, his hair's short now. Oh, look, he's getting ready for Third Strike.
Yeah.
I hope they change that.
I hope this is after Third Strike. I mean, let's just.
It has to be, but
Can
I
we
don't know
stop
yet.
saying that all this is happening before Third? That's a lot of
Yeah,
shit,
why,
bro.
why is Third Strike the end? What's so significant about Third Strike?
Because they were dealing with Gil, and Gil was like trying to destroy enslave the planet, and none of the stories have gotten that epic since. So I think they want to say that everything was building to that. I guess.
I could see that.
Is this the definitive roster?
No, but this
That's
was
too many.
Or is this
this was a leak
Oh,
that came out right
wow.
after that trailer I just showed you because that came out first, and this showed like a bunch of
You know what?
characters that are returning.
I believe this leak because there's a lot of people I've never fucking heard of mixed into this.
Yeah, the whole bottom room right here is all new for sure, and some of these up here are also brand new
Yeah, Jamie and Mimi are brand new.
Yeah,
like,
right
yo,
after
I believe this list actually, especially because DJ hasn't been in anything for a long time, and a lot of people
DJ's
have been
here.
wanting DJ back.
too. Rashid's back. Yeah, Jury. This is Cammy, which Cammy looks way
Yo,
different.
I was gonna say I like that they put Cammy in here too. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So this might be the beginning roster, most likely, because Guile, where is he? Guile is here, and he's been released already, as confirmed, looking exactly like that.
Oh.
See, if we're gonna say this, they should put Oro in here, because Oro's like the strongest fool in the game.
Oro's in 5.
Oh, see, that's dumb. That's dumb because like Oro,
Oh, yeah, he is
Oro
in
is the
5.
strongest fool in the game next to Akuma. It's Oro or Akuma after Bison dies. you
Oro's
know?
funny too because he's still rocking one arm, and his other arm he's taking care of a turtle. So he's fighting one arm,
He's
protecting this
cradling
turtle the whole time. Yeah. And he has attacks where he kind of throws the turtle in the air real quick to do some two-handed shit real quick, and then catches the turtle at the end of
Oh,
it.
but he actually used two hands.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Because in Third Strike he only used the two hands for supers, right?
Yeah, I think it's the
That was
same.
it,
I think
right?
it's the same shit here too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's not
Yeah,
using.
because dude, he's him. Besides Akuma, Oro's it, bro. He's fighting the whole time in Third Strike with one arm, because he wants to. He's restraining his arm because
He's holding it back.
Yeah,
Or-
and then
oh,
like
yeah.
the only time he pulls his arm out is at the end of his story. I don't know, is he fighting Ryu or Akuma?
I don't remember.
Either at the end of this story, like his little, the exit story.
Mhm.
It shows that either Ryu got strong enough that Oro's like, all right, let's see what you got now, and he takes it off, or it's that he runs into Akuma and he's like, all right, and he takes it off. But you don't see how that fight ends, and the fact that Third Strike is the end is like, come on, guys. And so yeah, and then it also sucks that we're going before Third Strike because there's certain characters you can't have. You can't have Makoto, you can't have Yun and Yang, because they're too young and they're not powerful
And we
enough.
did get
But
Yun and
wasn't
Yang though in
Makoto-
4,
Makoto
and we got Makoto in 4.
Yeah, but I don't think they're canon. I think they were added, like downloadable ads.
Yeah, they were DLC
I don't think
at
they
the
fit
end,
into
yeah.
the story
Oh, they're just there.
because they
Okay.
can't. They're too young. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're not even because they're kids just learning how to fight in Third Strike. so they can't possibly be that dope.
And where's Remy? I want to see Remy.
Where's Remy, bro? Where's Remy? That's another reason I was kind of sad that Guile was there. I'm like, oh, no Remy.
Yeah.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
guess.
I want to see some Remy because they brought Makoto back and Yin Yang and all that, and freaking Oro came back.
And I actually like
almost
Remy, bro.
Everyone's came back except for Remy. Remy and who's the other? Sean has it. Well, he kind of appeared a little bit. And
He's a cameo, right?
Yeah,
cameo.
yeah, he's like in the story for Laura's story because they're related. They're siblings.
And Dudley.
Dudley.
he
Oh
came
yeah,
back
Dudley.
in 4.
Yeah, Dudley was back in 4. Yeah. Was it 12? Was that his name?
12. Yeah, he came back in 5, right? 12 came back in 5.
Did he? I don't think he has. I think he's the only other one that hasn't returned
Oh, I
yet.
thought 12
That's
came
11.
back.
Yeah, he's 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say 11?
So 12 is a character. I think 11 was the one.
Oh,
from the-
11 was in 5, right? Or was it in 4? One of them.
One of those, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that too. But anyways,
All right. That's enough Street Fighter lore, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting, though. Very interesting.
When's
But-
the release date, and is it only for PlayStation 5?
launches in 2023, PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. It says here.
PS4?
It says
Or
PlayStation.
only next gen console?
It just says PlayStation and Xbox platforms. So I don't know. Can't say for sure. One thing that happened though, like after this this leaked, Capcom actually came out with a tweet saying, "It's like, hey, fans, you guys seen some things that you shouldn't have." But I forgot what they said. I can't find the quote here, but they're kind of acknowledging, like, yeah,
you
some
see,
shit got
Let me see
leaked.
Guile. Scroll up. Just want to see his new look. Is he missing an arm?
I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, he's probably holding something.
It's just something there that got cut out. I don't know what. I thought that was kind of weird
I
too.
do like Chun-Li's look. I like that she's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other thing though to kind of talk about this whole thing too is the style, the button thing that we're talking about, the mechanics. So they're implementing an easy mode for your buttons. It's almost like Smash, where you hold down one button and push the direction, and then you get a Hadouken or a Shoryuken or something like that with just one button press. And also the whole layout is different. You got light, medium, heavy, and I forgot what the fourth one is, like special or some shit. Those are your 4 buttons.
Oh, no.
And so
After so
Really?
many years, they're changing the button layout.
the original is still there. So now there's 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they were changing everyone's button
No,
layout.
not
Okay.
everyone's. No.
Got
So
you.
there's an easy mode where you got just those 4 buttons, and you just do a direction with the button, and you do one of those crazy moves. And then you have the classic version that we're all used to, 6-button layout. Everything works exactly how we know how it works.
See, this is all fine as long as some Koreans don't fucking figure out how to do some wild shit with the 4-button layout.
But I
Do you
think
know what I'm saying? Like,
people are also saying that you might be limited to what you can do with that too, because how do you do like a low punch if that low punch is gonna make you do a freaking Shoryuken or some shit like that, right?
I'm gonna answer that with the ultimate response.
Or a crouching low punch, or a crouching medium punch, or a crouching heavy punch. How do you do any crouching punches?
I'm gonna answer that with the ultimate response. Do I even need to say it, or do you want to say it for me?
I don't know. What are you gonna say?
Never underestimate Koreans.
Yeah, true.
Come on, man. It's the first rule we ever learned about fighting games.
I forgot
AJ.
we're on the Korean topic.
Come
but
on,
yeah.
man. Like, if anyone could
That's true,
figure out
though.
some shit like that, like, you know what I mean?
If
Like,
they-
the motherfuckers might find out an infinite or a wave dash with that shit, or some, like, horrible way to super into, like, ultimates and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised,
Like,
honestly.
shit like that always happens. That's why I don't like it when they change button layouts. That's why they banned shit in Evo, because there was shit you could do like that when they had easy button things. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
So I'm wondering too if that's what's going to be like a tournament thing, where like, okay, no using the beginner, button layout.
Fucking
So
bullshit.
that might be a thing, or it may be a thing, and people are like, hey, we know it's a weaker version. If you want to go in with it, go.
Yo,
ahead and go
did you
with it.
find the other seasons?
I found some of the
Not all of them, though.
not all of them. Fuck. Yeah. And actually, I rebought one. I realized one of the ones that I bought were already in that first season thing. I was like, "Fuck! I fucking rebought one." Anyways, but yeah, so that's a new thing, but we still have our old button layout, but it made things easier. Also, this whole Ken story though, this whole picture of Ken here. Apparently, the backstory for him is that his wife left him, divorced him, and now he's like living out in the streets and everything. So he's down so bad that he doesn't have his flames anymore in his Shoryuken.
Damn, he's having hard times, huh?
Yeah,
Does this mean we'll get to see Violent Ken?
that's what I'm wondering.
Oh shit! But you know what? Did they say this is before Third Strike? Have they said yet?
They haven't said. I don't think they have said anything about it yet.
All right, it better be after, because in Third Strike he has his family back.
Yeah,
So does that mean
yeah, he has his family in third.
it's
Yeah,
all just like
Maybe they
we're getting
worked
to
things
that,
out.
like just to flesh this out? Like, it's kind of lame. I think. I don't know. We
Yeah.
already know he gets back with his family. It's like, nah.
yeah.
This better be after Third Strike, bro.
So then we don't know.
Yeah, and then I also hope that we could see like aged up Makoto, aged up Yun, like a grown up Makoto, grown up Yun, like, You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, let's see that shit.
I wonder if Capcom is just scared to go that route anymore because
They're
how
scared
Third
of
Strike like didn't do so well in the beginning because they had
But-
just all new characters.
See, but that's the reason Third Strike didn't do well was their fault, bro. They refused to go 2D. I mean, 4D, and they wanted to stay 3D. I mean, sorry, they refused to go 3D, and they wanted to stay 2D so badly against Tekken and fucking Soul and all this shit. Like, they chose that path. Like, don't blame it on Third Strike. The game was sick, dude. It's because you guys countered the wrong thing. You should have waited for that shit to blow over and then released it out as a revival, like, you know? But they really wanted to combat everyone and say, no. If you look it up at the time, they're like, no, we're staying 2D and blah, 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 blah. Like, should have just waited till that shit blew over and then put that shit out, you know? But Capcom, they were greedy. They wanted, and they tried to have their cake and eat it too. They made Alpha and they made EX Plus.
Yeah, all that came out before Third.
Or
Street Fighter 3.
Like around the time, you know, a little bit
Yeah.
right before, right?
Actually, watching High Score Girl, they talked about that because
Really?
Yeah, because Street Fighter 2 was coming out, and then a new Street Fighter came out, and then new Challengers came out, and they're like, oh man, you ever wonder now if they're even gonna make a 3 at this point? And then Alpha comes like, oh, they went backwards, isn't that crazy? You know,
And
Alpha
then
2
3
came out, you know, it's
And
all
then
that.
3 came out.
Yeah, no, 3 that hasn't come out in the show yet, or
That's funny.
the show's done now, so it never came out in the show.
Dude, if you look at this shit, that's Terry.
That's Terry.
That's Terry. They ripped off the fucking design.
I mean,
even
Capcom
got
and you can't say Capcom and SK have done that shit to each other in the
They
past.
do this
That's
shit all the
true.
time.
They steal from each other.
Tex Gear is right. That is the power of hindsight. I can't say that they're stupid for not knowing that, because how could they know they were gonna not win
I feel like
that?
they shouldn't fear it now because now that like we're asking for these characters to come back in some way, I think they need to go past fucking the story now of Third Strike and bring those characters back, mix in with the classic characters that we used
Exactly.
to balance it. And you already did it once and it worked out fine. Like you know, just start out like that now.
And you know, if it sucks, you're all just gonna make multiple versions of it anyway and make us buy it again. So stop fronting.
Yeah,
you know?
you get to DLC all the characters we want anyways in the end
Yeah,
too.
stop
so.
fronting. All right,
So-
so other news. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the previous news about Rurouni Kenshin. Tex Gear was nice enough to hunt down what I could find to be a plot summary. And I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
It's for the teaser or for
the teaser.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but the show is planned to come out this year, and basically it sounds like it's gonna be a retelling of Rurouni Kenshin.
Okay.
Yeah, because it picks up by saying, you know, he was a samurai that's disgraced for murdering all these people, blah blah. And now it says right away, now he lives at the Kamiya Dojo with Kaoru, Yahiko, Sanosuke, and Megumi, and that demons from his past start coming up. So I'm gonna assume that they're starting from episode 3 or 4, and they're just gonna do the whole thing over from there.
Kind of like Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Kind of like skip the first few episodes
And I think
just
that's
go
what
on
Tai
from
Chi
there.
had
That
said.
shit sounds
too.
like Jinsu. Are you kidding me? He's
It
living
could-
at the Kamiya
it
Dojo
could-
when ghosts from his past
It
start
could be.
Okay.
I was gonna bring that up, but I don't want to get hyped about that.
They could do that too.
It could be that, but I think what makes more sense from a company standpoint is to start from the Adventures of Rurouni Kenshin and then redo everything. That way, people get hooked on the show again, and they make more money over time.
Reanimated too. Some of those fight scenes would be dope reanimated. Like
And we already know how greedy these companies are with Naruto and Boruto, and like
hopefully kick out some of those filler episodes.
yeah, exactly. I'm assuming they will. I'm assuming it's all going to be plot, like Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, like you said, like Brotherhood. Well, Brotherhood was a rush job. Hunter x Hunter actually condensed every plot. I hope it's more like Hunter x Hunter, where they condense every plot and then they flesh out the one we never saw at the end. You know, like the Ant arc, basically.
I did beat Tai Chi to it.
You won't
Good,
get
you know,
fillers
like
yet.
a 10
Oh,
second-
because you was talking about fillers. That's
and
funny.
then 10-second lag, you know. So
I would be up to see a redo of it for sure.
Yeah, me too. I'm down. As long as we do fucking Jinshu. Do not ignore Jinshu. I'm gonna be so mad.
imagine, dude.
I'll be so mad.
Imagine-
dude.
Ratings are
imagine-
so bad
imagine
that
they
cancel
redo-
it before they get to Jinsu.
Oh my god.
They redo season 3 again
Man,
before Jinsu. I'll be so pissed.
bro, I don't want to say anything because like every time we say it, it happens. Like we're like, remember when we heard about Shin Kyoto? We're like, well, this is set up for Jinshu for sure. No,
Doesn't
Jinshu never
happen.
came. It was just Shin Kyoto, and like you know they started making the movies like, oh, maybe this is just to hype people up so they can make the anime. Nope, that didn't happen with the movies. So I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Other news.
2022 this year, you said?
Speaking of returning animated shows, there will be a new Ghostbusters animated show.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I believe it's going. We don't know exactly what it's gonna follow, but it does have the writer and director from Ghostbusters Afterlife involved in it.
Also, that's the new movie.
From the new movie.
So we don't know if it's a sequel to the original animated series, or if it's a sequel to the movies, or if it's its own thing.
Exactly. But my money's on it's gonna be bridging the movies together with the animated
It's
shit.
gonna be their own thing. They're gonna have a multiverse collision, and we're gonna meet all the old shit.
I think that'd be kind of cool though. But no, I'm kind of thinking that it's gonna be about the four guys and how they stopped being the Ghostbusters before Afterlife.
Think so?
I never saw Afterlife.
I haven't seen
heard
Afterlife,
I heard it
yeah.
was
I haven't
great
seen
though.
Afterlife either.
Everyone
I'm
said it was
ashamed of
amazing.
myself.
I'm ashamed of. That's one of the few movies I am ashamed I didn't go see. Is Afterlife, because everyone said it was good. I was kind of waiting for it, and then I just didn't see it. I'm like kind of ashamed of myself.
Too many movies are coming out right now.
Yeah.
Freaking Thor: Love and Thunder's coming out like next month.
I
I
know.
was like, fuck.
in like 2 or 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I didn't see The Northman. I wanted to see that. I'm like,
Jurassic
fuck.
Park.
Jurassic Park.
I wanted to see Top Gun, but I never seen the original.
Bro, and I heard everyone loves that. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna get to see that. Man, I'm fucking up on the movies, dude.
I want to see it too, but Lily's never seen the first one either, and she's like, I don't want to watch the first one. I was like, then I don't want to watch the second one.
Why would you want to see the second one without knowing all the Easter eggs?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Anyway, okay. Well, yeah. Ghostbusters animated
Ghostbusters.
series coming. This will be the first Ghostbusters show since the real Ghostbusters continuation, the Extreme Ghostbusters, back in 1994. So it's back. All right, AJ.
Rain didn't like Jurassic Park.
A lot of people
What?
didn't
The
like
new one?
A lot of people didn't like it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people didn't.
I heard a lot of bad shit.
I know.
Super dug it.
I heard. But I still want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
I need to see the train wreck for myself. You know.
Not to make you think anything. Well, but you're actually the first person I heard that said it was sick.
Wow, I'm super surprised.
I hope you're right and they're wrong though.
Different
Little Caesars
strokes,
replaces
different
Pizza Hut as the official pizza sponsor for the NFL.
Well, they beat him out to it, huh?
Oh,
Little
okay.
Caesars is the new one. I'm happy about that.
That's fine.
Garlic butter for life, bitches.
Interesting.
We're gonna see that little Caesar man dressed as like
I-
a football player then, huh?
Maybe.
I thought,
Maybe, that
I
could-
thought Papa John's was the official pizza. Yeah, a couple of years ago there was a lot of commercials for Papa John's, and Joe Montana was there
remember
and
that.
shit. You
But
know,
Oh, I
think
didn't
he
know
was
that.
just like the one NFL actor.
it was like for a couple years,
Didn't he
And-
make some racist remark?
and then yeah, it's the last time I saw Papa John's.
Last time alive.
But I didn't realize Pizza Hut was the new one.
Yeah, it's new. That just happened. Also, real quick piece of news. Oh, which reminds me of something I want to ask you, Chippy Wags, but I'll wait till AJ says something.
Yeah, I guess that's like the good thing about having a mascot that only says one word is that he can't say some dumb shit on TV.
Yep.
As far as the Jurassic Park movie goes, Mystic says don't want to spoil anything, but felt a little let down. Cuckoo says weak plot, good action. That's about it.
See, that's the thing that puts me off to the Jurassic Park is the action, because I watched the original like movies and I got into it because of the I when I saw the Chris Pratt version when it was all action, I was like, I don't like this.
Hey, Tai Chi's right, because Pizza Papa always gets paid.
Yeah, he said they should hire Pizza Papa.
You know your guy?
Yeah, Mr. Campbell.
Okay. This actually brings me to a question I wanted to ask you, Wags. So,
Oh, yeah.
having seen the original, so for anyone who doesn't know, now that we're past that point, we can talk about it. Wags was able to see Multiverse of Madness before it happened, and it was probably drastically different from what you saw originally. You want to tell us what was different, man?
The council, the Illuminati,
Yeah.
different members.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. Actually, well, they're all the same, right? It's just there's one that was missing and
One was missing.
2 or
so
3
they
have
added
added, right?
Yeah, Baldur was originally one of it, but they
Thor's
replaced
brother,
him.
Baldur the Brave, right?
Baldur the Brave. They replaced it with Mr. Fantastic, and then there was an empty seat, but then they filled it with Black Bolt. Which that was crazy.
So even when you were watching it, they implied there was always an empty seat. Wow.
Yeah, you saw the seat; it was empty. You're like, someone's missing. Who's...
And so they were always probably going to edit that in at some point.
See, what I thought was the seat was empty because
Professor X.
Xavier doesn't need a chair. He has his own little.
But then why would there be a seat?
Courtesy, I guess. I don't know.
Stop it!
In case he needs to sit somewhere different, you know.
Why would he need to sit somewhere different?
Maybe he's saying you need a chair, you know, to be here. All right, here's your chair. I can't sit in it though, you know, but
there was
It's
you gotta
here.
have the chair. Though.
Yet there was a space for his wheelchair. Fine. All right, go on. Go on.
it's conveniently there, you know. It wasn't put there
Want to give
purposely.
him options or what?
Yeah, in case he needs to roll down somewhere, you know, there's an opening there now.
Character motivations were different.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Scarlet Witch's motivation was to see her kids. but in this new cut, it's heavily implied that the book is making her do
Yes.
this. That wasn't in the original cut.
Oh, okay. But you know what? I think the new cut makes more sense.
It does. That was
Right.
one of the complaints that they had when they did like the whole discussion afterwards. It was like, why is she like this? Like, she resolved all her problems.
She did.
Like,
Should
she
have
had
been over.
character growth, but she's regressing by turning into this evil version of herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we want her to be possessed by the book. Like, it makes more sense.
It does make more sense. It
So
does.
they added all that stuff. Every mention of the book turning them evil, that's all new.
And that actually made even for Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny because that's what happens in the comic book to Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
He taps more magic than he's supposed to, and he gets kind of evil, and he grows that third eye, and he starts using a whole different type of magic that's like way more powerful and shit. So it's really funny that it wasn't originally that connected to the series, to the comics, or maybe they're doing something different. But then it ended up being more like the comics actually in the end.
Yeah, and I like that direction better too. It just makes more sense because, like I said, it didn't make sense for her character to go that route after what she'd gone through.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that they made it more like the book was doing this to her.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything else that was different?
Lots of stuff. They added her back. America Chavez just didn't have a backstory. She was just there.
They didn't show her backstory before.
Mm-mm. The whole thing with the two lesbian moms and then
Yeah.
her sending them and ripping them, that wasn't there.
Well, you know
That
what's
whole
funny?
scene
That's
where they walk onto like those little memory holographic project, that was
wasn't-
brand new.
oh wow. You know what's funny about that? Because that is her origin in the comics. That's exactly what happens in the comic.
Oh, man.
So it's funny that they went back and put that in
Added
there, and
that
that
in.
wasn't there before. Huh.
Yeah, it was just too convenient to have her walk onto that memory thing and show you the
You,
audience.
you didn't like that?
I don't like that. I was just like, where did that even come from all of a sudden?
I liked it.
I liked it, but that's because I didn't know what you knew. If I knew
It
what
was
you
quick.
knew, I might have been like, "What the fuck?
And that was
But not-
another suggestion from the audience. Like, we don't know who she is. Like, she
Who the
just-
fuck is?"
Yeah.
But you know why that was? Because Spider-Man was supposed. Doctor Strange was. Something was supposed to be flipped, and you were supposed to know who she was.
She was supposed to be in Spider-Man.
Right, and that's how you
where
were supposed
get
to
her
know
story,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Strange was going to introduce her to Spider-Man, and she was going to be the one to pull Toby and Andrew in.
But so then they still needed her origin story in Doctor Strange then.
No, it was going to be in Spider-Man.
But wouldn't
So
we
you
know
wouldn't-
her already from Doctor Strange?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because in his version, no one knew what the fuck was going on.
So it's true. Her introduction was going to be in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
That's what I'm saying. All the concept art
Yeah.
originally shows her breaking the universes for Toby, and Andrew to come in and help
Because
Peter.
I thought the thing was, Doctor Strange supposed to be first. That's her introduction, and then we see her as a cameo
No, they flipped
in
that.
Spider-Man.
Originally,
Mm,
Spider-Man was supposed to
That's
have her in
interesting.
it. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty nice.
Which okay, that kind of makes sense too. How that could happen.
Right.
Rintra's involvement.
He didn't have any in the movie.
Dude, he had so much to do in the first cut that we saw. They took him completely out of this one.
That's the big green Minotaur.
Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's funny because there's a Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure line,
Uh-huh.
and the figure you build is Rintra.
Wow, and then he just
Which
has
when
no...
after you see the movie, it makes no sense. Like, why am I building a figure for this character that had no lines? It was in the background of one scene. Like, what is that shit? It's
That's
because he
fucking
originally
funny.
had a bigger role to play,
That's crazy.
which ultimately didn't amount to shit.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, so that's probably why they took it out. Okay. I
Nobody liked him. Like, when they discussed him, they're like, they didn't like his character. Korg was funny. Like, that's the right way to do, like, a side CGI character. But Rintra was very boring, very dull. He was in the opening scene of Doctor Strange, when Doctor Strange comes down the stairs, like, after his nightmare. Rintra is there sweeping up.
Oh.
And he's begging Doctor Strange to teach him, to take him on as a student.
Oh, I see him. People were just like, meh, about
Like
the
what?
whole thing. So does he originally take America as a student at the end like he does in this?
No. But
So they
but
gave
she's
her.
there.
They gave that to Rintra, huh? I mean, gave that to her instead of Rintra. Interesting.
And then he had this big moment near the end of the movie. You know how she takes Wong to that Citadel Cathedral, the big church of the book.
Yeah.
Rintra, you know how there's survivors of her attack?
Yeah.
So Rintra's like, we gotta go fucking save Wong and stop her. We're the only ones left. Doctor Strange, like, he does this very impassioned speech.
Mm-hmm.
So and gets them to go save Wong.
So-
But when they climb up this mountain, they get their asses handed to them in a matter of seconds.
Oh, so that's lame. I'm glad
So-
they didn't do that.
I was like, what was the point of all that? Like, they didn't do shit in the end. So
They didn't know.
And that's why that scene was so easy to cut. Like, there's nothing left from that because it added nothing to the movie.
That's crazy.
With Marvel, how they learn from their mistakes. That's interesting.
They learn from the audience in that one there.
Yeah,
that could have been a thing.
No one liked them.
Yo, I'll say, because it's funny, I say this is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
It was.
Like,
I
I really
like
enjoyed
the
it.
changes really enhanced the movie for sure. It made it more and more. It made it make more sense.
Hmm.
And you know, at the end, this is a funny one. This one they took out. The Book of Ashanti, they managed to get a hold of it and open it and cast a spell, but the spell was for America Chavez. For some
What?
reason,
What do you mean?
like,
Ow.
the book spell only worked on her. Because I guess the book, it was explained as the book gives you what you need in the moment.
Yeah.
So, America Chavez, who's not a wizard or a witch in any way, is able to use the Book of Ashanti. And those powers that she's using at the end of the movie, like those punches,
Uh-huh.
are because of the Book of Ashanti.
Oh, that's lame.
I was like, no one understood. I was like, why is like it doesn't make sense because she's not
She's not a
sorcerer.
spellcaster, yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't make. So they took that out, but
That's
they kept the punching scene. I was like, okay, it's her own power that she's using.
Yeah.
She's learning how to use it. That makes more sense than the Book of Ashanti.
Hmm.
So I'm glad that they removed that.
I wonder, like, what makes them make these decisions sometimes, because, you know, people obviously understand, like, hey, this doesn't make sense in here, but why? Because I know, like, back in the day, older superhero movies, the writers, directors would change so much to the point where, like, you don't recognize the character anymore. And that should just flew past any, if they even did test screenings, right? It just flew past, and that's why those movies failed, right? So I wonder, is with these test screenings, are they testing, like, how much sense it would make to, you know, other people, and if they can connect the dots, and maybe they're not pulling comic elements out, but maybe they realize, okay, maybe we should pull more from the comics. You know, we tried not to, and people got upset. Let's pull this shit now. So I don't know. I find it kind of weird that there's so much that they wrote originally that like people didn't like, and like, hey, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't line up with that, and they're like, oh, okay, like they saw it. Damn it, let's go fix it. Maybe we should go reference the comic then. We didn't do that.
Well, there was a
I don't
mix
know,
of,
it's kinda
of
weird.
all sorts of people at this screening, so it wasn't just comic fans. There's people that said I haven't seen any of the other movies,
Okay.
so they wanted it to make sense for them as well. So,
Yeah.
like I said, the Book of the Spell, the Vashanti thing was confusing for people. Her motivation was confusing for people,
Yeah.
and so they were just trying to make it make more sense. One scene that they took out that I'm really happy they took out was Mordo was in the opening scene.
And she kills him.
She fucking kills him.
She beheads him. I heard nobody likes that shit. And it's a waste of a character because, like,
They really build him up at the end of the first.
Oh,
Doctor
so
Strange.
they were just gonna like not even let him live for like the next Doctor Strange.
no,
Oh,
he was gonna die at the very
wow.
beginning. Yeah, everyone was like, didn't like that shit. And it doesn't make any sense because, like, yeah, there's more to do with that character, and
Yeah,
he
there's tons of
ends
stuff.
up working for Dormammu and all this shit. You know.
Yeah, that
So
okay.
it sucked that they killed him. It's
You-
funny though, like a lot of people when they ask them, they're like, "We don't know who this guy is." It's like, you guys don't remember Doctor Strange 1? And even the people that had seen Doctor Strange 1 were like, "I don't know who that is." Like, you guys
Wow.
don't, are
Wait.
you kidding me?
What?
Some people had forgotten who Mordo was.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
it was like 10 years ago almost now.
Yeah.
But still, come on. He's a very famous actor.
I was.
You know what's funny about that is that did you notice when Doctor Strange said when he was talking to the parallel Mordo, he's like, "Do you know who I am?" He's like, "Yeah, my universe. You know, we were friends, and then we were enemies, and then you tried to kill me a bunch of times." Why haven't we seen that?
Yeah, it seems
When
like
the
we
fuck
missed
did that
some
happen?
story.
When the fuck did that happen? And I was like, he tried to kill you a bunch of. I was like, what? I was like, okay, I guess that's been what he's been dealing with while he's been becoming Sorcerer Supreme, or
Wow, stuff that we didn't
while he
get to
got
see.
fired. You know, 'Cause there is a 2-year gap between Doctor Strange 1 and Ragnarok.
So there may have been some adventures we didn't see where he tried to kill.
I'm guessing because he's not the Sorcerer Supreme at the end of Doctor Strange, but in Ragnarok he is the Sorcerer Supreme. So I don't know how many years it took for him to get that, or if he just got it automatically once the Ancient One died, but they never say.
That's true.
So I'm guessing a couple years went by of Mordo trying to fuck shit up, and you know, Doctor Strange.
And why is he not so supreme again at the end of it?
I know Wong's
Bro!
greedy. He's like, "I'm not giving it back to you." What a jerk.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you're not even good.
What story plot are you trying to build with?
Yeah, I know. I already know.
Oh.
They want to kill Wong and make us feel really shitty about it when he has to give Doctor Strange the fucking title back. It's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming.
Damn.
Maybe in a new Avengers movie. Maybe in a Midnight Suns movie. Oh, make him the new Coulson. Yeah, Midnight Suns movie. I'm gonna call it right now.
Speaking of Midnight Suns, I have a question, but I'll wait because I want to finish this Doctor Strange conversation.
I think we're done with it though.
There's one other scene they added I forgot to mention.
Okay.
The Thanos scene. on Titan.
Oh,
That whole conversation wasn't in the first cut.
Oh, that's dope. Where they were like, well, after we beat Thanos,
We had to kill you.
we had to
yeah.
kill Strange. Oh,
because
see?
of the book.
That was
That
one of my
was
favorite
something-
scenes.
That was a,
I like
cool
that.
scene. Yeah, it wasn't in because again the book was motivating these characters.
Bro, did you notice? Wait, do you know about incursions? Were they always talking about that in your version of it?
I don't remember incursions.
Remember in this movie, they're like, Doctor Strange had to die because he caused an incursion.
Yeah, they didn't mention that.
Did they mention incursions at all before?
No, not in this.
AJ, they fucking pivoted. They decided they were gonna do Secret Wars at some point.
like in the
Because
middle of making
incursions
it.
is Secret Wars shit. So they're now setting up Secret Wars, and they weren't setting that up when you saw it. I bet you it was Loki, bro. Because Loki came into production shortly after Doctor Strange started filming. So I bet you Loki, they're like, you know what, Kang, Loki, different shit. You know what? Let's just do Secret Wars.
I think
And
so.
remember, the Russo brothers said they would come back if Marvel gave them Secret Wars. So now I'm starting to. Okay, they pivoted. Like something made them change their mind. Like
Yeah,
interesting.
maybe.
Yeah, after talking to one of the editors, Lily, she talked to because she's friends with one of the editors. She asked him about it, and he says, "Yeah, these movies go through so many edits and rewrites, and it's like even all the way up to like the premiere date, it's constantly changing."
Mm-hmm.
And
That's why people don't know the end credits scenes sometimes. Why
they didn't show us the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
whole
probably
thing
wasn't
where
decided.
that girl shows up and he's got the eye, and they're like, "We gotta go fix this thing." And that wasn't in the end. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, they cut down Bruce Campbell's cameo. It was a lot shorter in this cut. It was a lot longer.
What more was he doing in the other one?
He had this
Fighting with his arm
amazing
longer?
scene, like he was beating himself up, and he hits himself, and his face lands on the grill, just like in Army of Darkness, and he has to get a spatula to pick his face off. And I was like,
that's
"Oh my
too-
god, they're fucking
that's
referencing
too
Army of
much.
Darkness," and
That's funny,
they
though.
cut it. They cut it. I was like, "Oh."
Dude, I laughed enough by hearing Pizza Papa always gets paid. That shit just made me laugh. Right, I was like, "Oh shit, shit's about to get real right now."
People are gonna quote that for so long.
Forever, bro. That's my favorite line in all of the MCU right now.
Yeah. I forgot who said it. Oh yeah, there's no mention of Abomination. Says Cuckoos. Yeah. What the fuck's like? We saw Wong hanging out with Abomination in Shang-Chi, and
It's coming.
doesn't
Don't
bring it
worry,
up.
it's coming.
It was fuck.
It's probably
He
gonna
doesn't
get
want
explained
Doctor
in
Strange to know
She-Hulk.
about it. He's hiding it from
Yeah,
him.
It's
she.
probably gonna get explained in She-Hulk.
Hopefully.
Also, don't forget, the furthest in the timeline we still have is Eternals.
Really?
Unless this movie, Doctor Strange, finally passes it, Eternals is the furthest movie in the timeline. We saw the future with Eternals.
Oh.
Because that was after Spider-Man No Way Home and after WandaVision. So we don't know how far Eternals is in the future just yet. I don't know if they named the year or if they've even caught up to that year. Because no one's reacted to fucking Arashim,
Giant face.
giant fucking god monster, ripping people out of fucking London in front of everyone. Like, everyone was fucking... Everyone saw that fucker. They're like, yo, what is that? That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta talk about that shit.
No
like-
mention of it. That's right.
Tai Chi thinks Miss Marvel is the furthest. Eternals is 2023. And in Miss Marvel, in the back of a gym, there's like it says 2024 back there.
Oh.
But like as a last year we won something in 2024, so I think they're in 2025.
Damn, and she just said, Ajax said 5 years ago, Thanos snapped away all of life. And that was 2020. So it has to be 5 years after 2018, which was 2023. 5 years ago. No, wouldn't that put Eternals in 2028? 5 years ago, Thanos snapped. No, because that's Infinity War. No, so that's 2 years.
Not the health inspection shit. It was some gym stuff like sports things,
No,
championships.
No, but
Tai Chi.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
No, the
about.
other thing he's talking about the health inspection certification that also
Oh.
has a date on there too. I didn't see that one, but what I did see was the gym stuff.
No, but 5 years ago, Thanos snapped away life. That's Infinity War. So then,
But then that happened. Then in Endgame happens 5 years later, so it doesn't add up.
no, that doesn't add up. Also,
Also,
Eternals isn't the same year. It's definitely not the same year they brought them back.
also,
they made it clear.
what's his name? Who's the guy that I forgot his name. How do you say his name? The Eternal dude that came.
Arishem.
Arishem.
The judge.
We don't know how far it took him to come back to snatch those bitches either. Like the whole internal things, and
We
then,
don't know how long that was after.
Yeah.
You're right, AJ.
That's a thing too, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, that puts more. That just raises further questions. Actually, wait. So exactly where does that fit in? Because now all of a sudden, homegirl's going to school and shit. And you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
how long did it take you guys to set that shit up?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you guys didn't even know what that was, or like how to. They knew what school was. They didn't know. I'm sure they didn't know how to sign someone up for school. I guess Paperboy would have known. Yeah. Fastest.
Oh, okay. I was
guess he
like, what?
would've known. Yeah.
Anyways, more to think about there. All right.
Damn, I don't want to think about Eternals.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
Okay, so now that we're doing Doctor Strange, my question about Morbius, which by the way, is not a great movie.
No.
The ending is what really confuses me. When the Vulture,
Just stop.
you
Don't
don't know,
even
you
say it.
can't figure it out either.
No, it's there's a reason you can't figure out. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
No, Sony is not following the No Way Home rules. They're doing whatever they want to bring Vulture into their universe. They're not paying attention. Marvel already kind of confirmed that that's
So,
not how it
they're-
works.
Yeah, it's not how it works, but they're just doing it.
Yeah, you only get pulled into that when the spell's cast about you. He should not have been pulled into a different universe.
No.
Unless we're gonna say some shit that Doctor Strange did or Loki did is why that's happening, but we haven't heard that yet, so doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
Doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make sense. The only thing I understand is that maybe Doctor Strange was casting the spell to make everyone forget that he knew.
No, that's not what it is. No, you're right.
'Cause
It doesn't make sense.
he wasn't aware of Vulture's existence
No.
and the fact that he knew.
Not at all.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's
why
not your
would
fault.
he get sent away?
That's Sony's fault. Sony
Sony
didn't-
just fucked up, and
They just really want a Sinister Six, bro. They don't care what they have to do to make that happen or how many
they're
rules
just
they have
gonna
to break.
Ignore the rules.
Yeah, that's how they roll. Bro.
Okay.
Just so you know, Sony's still assholes. Spoiler alert. All right. Anything else we want to talk about? Doctor Strange.
No, I think I'm done.
Right. Okay. Batman Azteca. There's a new Batman animated movie coming out from DC, and it's gonna put him into the age of the Aztecs.
Oh my gosh.
They keep doing so many things with Batman now. I'm starting to get worried.
It's part of a thing. It's a campaign they've launched. It's called
Batman everywhere.
Batman International. It's been happening for 6 years now.
Yeah.
That's why we had that Samurai Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's why we had Batman Soul of the Dragon. Yeah, it's all part of the same line.
Ah, okay.
You guys remember Pirate-
fine.
They're good though. They're
Batman?
really good.
You remember that?
I know there is a Pirate Batman, but they haven't made a movie about it yet. I'm sure it's
I
coming.
really hope they don't.
Well, did you ever see Batman by Gaslight?
No, is that the
Batman Gaslight?
Nowhere Batman?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
it's the one where he's chasing Jack the Ripper. It was
Okay,
it was
right.
good. It was
It
good.
was?
It wasn't great. It was good.
The Turtles crossover.
I didn't see that. I heard it was fun though.
Was that?
I
Does
haven't
that really
seen it.
count as international?
It was part of this. This whole line is called Batman International. It doesn't mean that everything is him in another country, but that's just what this whole project is called. There's been like 12 movies now.
Oh my
Fine,
gosh.
fine. I'll accept it.
Yeah, and then this one's gonna drop him into the Aztecan society where his father and mother have been murdered by the Spanish, and now he lives in an old Aztec temple with his assistant, creating weapons from their shit around them and learning how to make combat techniques to take out the Spanish.
I see.
So, yeah, Batman, but the Spanish instead of
Interesting.
What does that say on the bottom? Azteca, Choca,
the Imperio.
de
Choke.
Imperios.
Choque?
Choque de Imperios.
Yeah,
Choque, is that choke, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. No, I
Choke
lost one,
the
though.
emperors. Yeah, choke the emperors.
Oh,
okay.
choke the Emperor.
Maybe that's
Damn.
what it means. Yeah.
Yeah,
My Spanish ain't that good, but I think that's what it
it's
says.
better than mine.
Well, we got at least fucking a tech skater here.
Oh yeah, what does it say?
Oh, we have Kuko's like apparently crash of emperors,
Crash of Empires.
empires,
Oh, choke is not choke. It's clash.
It's Crash. Crash.
crash or
Crash
clash.
of the Empires.
It's not Japanese. You can't be Crash or Clash. You can't just use R and L interchangeably like it's Japanese. All right, AJ, news, hit us.
Evo. If anyone wants to go to Evo, sign up now. Late registration is going to be more than what we probably paid, but got to do that now. I think July 9th is when it ends for any type of signups. But if anyone's interested in like the leaderboards for the games right now, like who has the most entries, number 9, Skullgirls.
Hey, it's in the running.
Number 8 is Mortal Kombat 11. 7 is Melty Blood, type Lumina. 6, Dragon Ball Fighters. 5, Grand Blue Fantasy. Number 4 is Tekken. Number 3 is KOF. Street Fighter's at number 2. Street Fighter 5 at number 2. And Guilty Gear Strive is number 1 with
Really?
the most entries right now
Guilty
for Evo.
Gear is
Yeah.
number one.
So if anyone's interested in those games, go sign up if you haven't done so already.
All right, Berserk the manga is returning June 24th from the creators and co-workers of Kentaro Miura, the man who died, who was the original writer of Berserk. I guess he worked very closely with a couple of writers and directors and producers for it, so they know some of the stuff, and they're going to try to piece it together. I'm actually pretty hyped to hear this, and this makes me want to read more, because that's why I didn't want to read or care anymore about Berserk, because I was like, this is sad, I don't even want to see it anymore. But now, like, knowing they're going to try to do more, that's pretty cool. I'm hyped. Other real quick piece of news. There's an actor from Riverdale that's going to jail because he pled guilty to the murder of his mother, which it's a whole crazy fucking thing. What's the guy's name?
Which actor?
Yeah. Who would there be? Better not be
There's
Jughead. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, right.
Ryan Grantham.
Who the fuck is that?
Is that Archie?
I don't know who that is. Yeah, is it Archie? Man, after his dad died?
After solving all those murders, he
Yeah.
Well, he also was part of a conspiracy to murder Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. So that's added to his shit.
It has to be like a grown-up character then or some shit. It can't be one of the kids.
I don't know. I thought you would know because you guys seen the show.
I'm bad with names.
Well, there you go. Ryan.
Is there not an
Grantham.
image of his face?
No.
What's the name? Google
Ryan Grantham.
it. Google that.
I don't watch Riverdale, so you guys tell me.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
I don't know.
He's really on Riverdale? I don't recognize that.
I don't recognize this dude.
Apparently he's there. Anyway, look.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid actor?
Wow.
That's the Wimpy Kid?
He's also a Riverdale actor. I don't know who he was in Riverdale, but he was somebody.
Yeah, maybe someone later. I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah. It's food for thought, everybody. You know?
That's
so scary.
wild.
You can never watch those movies again without thinking
He's Jeffrey. Who the fuck is Jeffrey?
I don't know. AJ, you got any more news?
Yeah, so
How much?
like 4 more pieces here,
Okay, go ahead.
maybe even 5.
Maybe even 4.
So I'll skip one, but Nick All-Stars, guess what? You got voice acting in Nick All-Stars Brawl now, finally, as a free download.
Oh, it's a free download.
Yeah, it's free.
Okay, all right.
So everyone has voices finally.
Are they the original voices?
A lot of them are. There's some that are not though, mainly because they're probably older now. Like for example, I know Aang, he sounded just different, but the voice actor for Aang, he was a kid doing that. He's grown up now.
You don't
His
sound-
voice has changed. He don't sound nothing like Aang anymore.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So I
mean,
know he's
puberty's a
different.
motherfucker.
He's got a
Yeah.
man, but
Yeah.
airbender.
But a lot of the other characters I think
They
are
should get him voice adult Aang.
damn.
Grown
Put,
up
just
Aang.
put adult Aang in there too in his place.
Damn. We deserve to see his moves. We haven't got to see that fucking fight yet. Not properly.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of characters. I think even Garfield voice actor is original from somewhere though. I'm not sure from where though, but they got that voice actor too, which is crazy. So yeah, a lot of them are the originals,
Did they-
or at least close to.
Did they get Tim Curry for Nigel? Because I know he's super old.
Oh, I don't
and
know.
in a wheelchair. So it might
He's
be
like
hard.
dying, sadly.
Yeah.
Poor
It,
guy.
probably not then though, because especially if they just did it, man. Because the game came out like a year ago and there was no voice acting in it and just barely
They
did it
re-
now.
they really
so,
just
yeah,
threw that shit
They really
together.
just put it together.
You know,
Yeah.
he came out for Monster Palooza, even though he's not doing so well. For
That guy's
signings.
awesome, man.
Yeah,
He's so
it's
awesome.
But yeah, go check that out. Also, Taiji reminds me that it's free if you have the PlayStation stuff.
I got it.
So have you played it, the Nick
I
All-Stars?
played it on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Good?
It's weird at first because you're thinking Smash Brothers, but once you get used to the buttons, it's pretty fun. It's just fast.
Oh, it's
Cool.
fast. Okay, I like that.
All right.
I'm digging Toph. She's really fun to play.
It's my
But one of
favorite
her moves
character.
makes no sense to me. Like it doesn't. I have to ask you about that.
Okay. We'll talk.
Okay.
All right. That's it, AJ?
Now I want to get it for sure now. But anyways.
All right. Other news. Squid Game is getting a reality show on Netflix. So, if anyone hasn't seen the hit show Squid Games on Netflix, murder show, about surviving some horrible fucked up shit. We're going to make that a reality show. You're going to do it for real. Only, I'm assuming you don't die. No details have been given about that. But it will be on Netflix. It will pit 456 players against one another with a prize of $4.56 million. Hang over. The winner will
Interesting.
get $4.56
So real money.
just like Squid Game.
Is this the season 2 or is season 2
No,
and this is like totally
this
different?
is a totally different show.
This is a totally different thing.
Squid Game's the reality show. It's called
Damn.
Squid Games Challenge.
So we're gonna see people dying then?
Like I said, no details have been mentioned about that, but I'm assuming not. You never know though. It's
You
America.
never know. Yeah.
All right, AJ.
You know, there's a lot of people that redid their own Squid Games on YouTube, like a bunch of YouTubers, fucking like Mr. Beast, who has fucking money, made this
Yeah.
whole thing. That was pretty sick.
I heard about
Guys,
that.
go
I
check
didn't
that
see
shit
it
out.
though, but I heard about it.
Yeah.
Is that the guy that gives out cars or plans?
And like monies and shit like that. Yeah, that
Okay.
dude. In other news, Sonic Origins This is a game coming out the 23rd next week. Origins has the old school, like, Sonic Genesis, Sonic 1, 2, and 3, Sonic and Knuckles. I think Sonic CD is on there too, and Sonic Fighters I think might be on there. A bunch of all the old school Sonic shit is going to be on this collection, right? One thing that I've been worried about, and some other people have mentioned, is the inclusion of the music in Sonic 3. Some iconic songs in that shit, right? But I think this rumor has been confirmed now. Michael Jackson had a lot to do with a lot of those tracks.
It's real now?
Yeah, so what happened is, what really confirms it for reals now, is that they're recomposing some Sonic 3 music for the game.
And they had to get certain shit clear.
So I guess they couldn't clear some of that music from Michael Jackson or from his estate or whatever, however that works. So they had to recompose some stuff. So yeah, they're probably getting rid of some of the Michael Jackson stuff, which is sad. But the original creator of the music for a lot of the old Sonic games has come back to try to recreate it to his best of ability to make it a little more modern, a little more, not modern, but more original, using the original components to make that type of music and all that. So he's going to try to do his best to make it sound new, but like almost similar. So we'll see what happens when it comes out next week.
Quick question.
Yes.
Favorite stage soundtrack from Sonic 3?
From 3? Oh, I don't know, man. There's so many good ones. Ice Cap, definitely.
Fuck, that's my favorite.
Yeah, Ice Cap is really good. I kind of like Launch Base, even though that's not what Dad does a Michael Jackson one. Yeah, I like Launch Base for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because I got stuck in it for so long, it's just stuck in my head. Yeah.
I would replay the crap out of the opening of that first stage in Ice Cap Zone, even though I couldn't really control it, because it's so cool to watch him surfboard.
I think he just does it on his own too, right?
He does.
All you
the
gotta
only
do
thing
is jump.
you can do is jump.
Yeah.
I just like watching them.
But yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, well, we'll see what they do with the new one. Just released clip about working with Michael Jackson for Sonic 3. No way, there's a video that just released.
All right, we'll check that out later because we gotta keep going through this.
Yeah, go ahead, but
Okay.
I'll bring it up right now though.
Other piece of news: Mike Flanagan got a new horror show coming. I don't know if you saw Midnight Mass, Will, but Midnight Mass was a really great horror show by Mike Flanagan. It was also one of the books in the shelves of one of his other shows, and it eventually became a show. One of the other books in the shelves was Midnight Club. And guess what? That is now going to become a show. And it's going to be about...
Midnight Club?
Yeah.
Like the car racing.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Anyway, it's a horror show about Midnight Club. Is going to be about a hospice run by his mysterious doctor of, like, terminally ill children. And some of the teenagers get together and tell creepy horror stories about shit that they know. And coming from the minds of dying teenagers, it's going to be pretty dark shit. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Love Midnight Mass. Love, what's the other one? The other two that he did?
It's a series.
The House on Haunted Hill. That was a really good show.
I like the first season, not the second season.
I like first season. I like both, but I like first season more.
Yeah.
But did you see Midnight Mass?
I didn't know.
Dude, it's amazing.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's amazing. I won't say anything because it's one of those things where you don't even know what's going on to the last two episodes, and you're like, "Oh, holy shit! How did I not know what was going on?"
Like Furikuri.
Yes, but scary. Where you're like, is this ghosts? Is this vampires? Is this werewolves? You're like, what the fuck's going on here? And in the last two episodes, you're like, oh, I can't believe I couldn't tell. Like, and then when you rewatch it, there's like so many clues that were dropped, and you're like, oh, I missed all this. Like, it's so obvious.
What's it called? Midnight Mass?
It's on Netflix.
Okay. I'll tell her.
They all are so good, says Mystic.
They're all good. Yeah, Mystic is right. They're all great shows.
Oh.
Are they doing a new season of Cuphead? Oh, there is a season 2.
Spoiler, but yeah, that was my next story.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I totally just read it off.
That's funny. I was watching some just the other day. I was watching an
I'm
episode.
so sorry.
Yeah.
I watched the one with the plants because it had my fucking dickhead daffodil full with a dance.
No, I don't
You,
know.
oh, you don't?
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, I saw the episode with him. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this.
But yeah, season 2 coming out August.
That's fucking dope.
That's pretty quick. Cause
Yeah,
didn't
it was
this-
last year. It was like last year.
It's been a year now since Cuphead
Well,
came
okay,
out?
not a whole year.
I thought it came out this
Came out
year.
like December, like last year, I think.
No, I think it was early this year.
Was it January?
I think it was early this year. Yeah, like February.
It was
or some
only a
shit.
month or two apart, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Okay, yeah, cool.
But
It's like part 1, part 2 type shit, like Transformers. You know?
oh, you think so? Okay.
I think that's how all these Netflix things are going now. Because Stranger Things, part 1, part 2 is coming out August.
Well, this is called season 2 though.
Oh wow, that's fast.
It's
Yeah,
called
you're right. That is
season
fast.
2. But
it's
it
animated.
probably is just a
1 and
part
2.
2. Yeah, but let's call it season 2.
Fuck it. Right? Okay, cool.
Has she shown up yet?
I think she does show up very briefly in the first season. I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
she's like. I mean, I'm not done with it, but
Okay,
I
okay.
don't think she showed up.
Yeah, but Cuphead season 2 coming to Netflix this August, which is fucking quick.
All right. Jerry Seinfeld is making a Pop-Tart movie. I don't know if this is a documentary or what. It has a bunch of A-list actors in it.
I hope it's a documentary.
It's called I think it's a documentary. It's called Unfrosted, the Pop-Tart story.
Okay. It sounds like a documentary.
It might be.
Or it's a story that involves a
Oh
Pop-Tart.
no, you're right. I don't know if it's a documentary, but it is about the war between Kellogg's and
Toaster strudels? Because I have not seen that
hold on.
in a long time.
It's about the war between Kellogg's and what's the other company?
General Mills?
General Mills.
In Post.
To make the first best breakfast pastry in America to like take off.
Wow.
And Pop-Tarts won, I guess, obviously.
I really hope it's an animated movie.
Could be.
I
I
would
don't know.
love to see him as a Pop-Tart walk around on some fake stage.
No, that's what I
fucking
don't
And
want.
just
That's exactly what I don't want.
I want that.
It is like that's what I was afraid it was when T mentioned it.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
what you were thinking, wasn't it?
Yes, and then you said documentary, but I like the more of it's a story that involves a Pop-Tart, and they're trying to like someone took someone's Pop-Tart, now they're gonna go save it or
Gotta
something.
find it, dude.
But I don't want someone being a Pop-Tart
I
fucking
want Jerry Seinfeld
on
as a
stage.
Pop-Tart.
No.
I don't need that for sure. AJ, other piece of news, go for it. I only got 2 left.
Stardew Valley. It's good. It's if anyone hasn't played it yet and you have a Switch and you want to try it out, it's free right now for a week, like as a free trial. So if you like Stardew Valley or haven't played it but been interested in it, but didn't really want to spend the money on it right now, you want to try it out for free on Switch. Beginning June 14th until the 20th is when the trial ends.
Okay.
And the game is like $15 anyways if you're down anyways.
Big Marvel news. Man, Thunderbolts got announced.
What? Wait. Oh,
That's
Thunderbolts.
Jenna Ross's team, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You
And
said
then the-
Thunderbolts, and I thought fucking Inhumans because of Thunderbolt
Yeah.
or Black Bolt.
Well, the crazy thing about that is the Thunderbolts also are considered the Dark Avengers as well. So this could easily be a Dark Avengers storyline just as much as it is.
So this has been confirmed then, huh?
This movie is
Or
being made.
announced?
Thunderbolts is,
Oh, it's a movie,
it's
not,
a
not even a
movie.
series.
and they have not announced the cast, but already the directors are talking. They're like, they said there's certain characters that have already been set up that I'm sure you could imagine will be in it, and obviously it's got to be Florence Pugh, Baron Zemo, Abomination,
John Walker.
John Walker, U.S. Agent. These guys all got to be part of it.
Wait, didn't the actor that played John Ross die?
Yeah,
Jenna
that's
Ross,
That's
yeah.
why I think they're gonna use Abomination
Oh,
because he's in
so-
She-Hulk too. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, Thunderbolts. It's happening. It's real. For anyone that doesn't know, in the comics, Thunderbolts is basically like the Suicide Squad. They're a bunch of villains. They're captured by the government and forced to be heroes, and eventually they're trying to turn their life around. They're not just forced to be heroes. And in the comics, they're working for a new government hero called Citizen V, and this guy's kind of like leading them and making them do shit. Turns out that guy was Baron Zemo and making them do criminal shit,
So he
even
lied
though
to
they were
them.
trying to turn their lives around.
Oh, that's funny.
That's one possible story. The other story is Dark Avengers, where they are the new team working for the Sokovia Accords that is technically the Avengers, and all of them are posing as different Avengers members.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, that could be the way they're going to, because Florence Pugh could be Black Widow.
Didn't they had like
US
a Dark Wolverine. They had like a
Dark
Venom.
Spider-Man, which was
Yeah,
Venom.
Dark Spider-Man. Pretending to be Spider-Man. They Iron Patriot.
And we could have that, man. We could have Florence Pugh pretending to be Black Widow. We could have Abomination pretending to be Hulk. We could have all that. It's very set up. But we'll just see where they go with it.
They need an Iron Man. Is that where Ironheart comes in?
No, that's where Justin Hammer comes back.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh,
He's in jail. If the government wants to give him a pardon, they can make an Avengers team.
Iron Patriot in the comics was Green Goblin wearing like an Iron Man suit
Yeah.
in the colors of Captain America. And it was Green Goblin.
And dude, I'm still waiting for Norman Osborn to show. Oh no, we already found out he doesn't exist in our universe, right? There is no Norman Osborn in our universe.
No,
so.
it's no Oscorp.
No Oscorp, yeah. I guess we don't know that there's no Norman Osborn. We just
No
know that there's
Ant-Man.
no Oscorp, right?
Yeah, it's true.
What about Ant-Man's doppelganger?
What if he's... Oh, Yellow Jacket, he's dead. Or as far as we know, he might be alive.
Oh, yeah, he just went into the fucking
Yeah,
quantum
he
realm
got
and shit,
super
right?
shrunk, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know if that means he's dead. Yeah, maybe Yellow Jacket's still out there. Shit.
That's just someone else. What about Lawrence Fishburne? What's his character?
Oh, maybe Ghost. Ghost is Ant-Man's
Ghost,
counter too,
okay,
right?
yeah.
She beat Ant-Man.
Yeah. What's his name?
Goliath.
Goliath. There you
But
go.
he's a good guy, though.
Is he?
Is it?
Is
Is
I mean, we
Goliath
don't really
just
know.
Ant-Man? Oh no, he
Goliath.
goes by Giant Man or Ant-Man.
Yeah, but in this they actually there actually is a character in the comics called
Kate
Goliath.
Bishop.
There is originally
Bullseye.
it is Hank Pym, but eventually he passes the mantle to this dude called Goliath. He's a black guy,
Oh, I see.
and then they're trying to say that was just a different guy altogether in the movies. Yeah, Thunderbolts. We got options, but you know what I would really like, but I don't think it's gonna happen because she's so separate. Is Sylvie coming to
as Loki.
Oh,
coming as Enchantress? Because they kept using the keyword enchantment for her magic. They kept saying enchantment. I'm like, Enchantress. We don't have her yet. She's blonde.
She could just change her name. Call
She's
herself-
Asgardian. I don't know. I'm just saying. We do know that a piece of the Venom symbiote has left. Maybe Spider-Man will join the Dark Avengers as Black Spider-Man. Who knows? Maybe fucking Eddie Brock will show up.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Like Spider-Man joins us, like, yeah, I've been an Avenger, but he's like corrupted by the symbiote.
As a Dark Avenger.
Damn.
Yeah. And then maybe once he takes it off, they don't want him in there anymore because he's not crazy
Because
like
he's not
them,
black
you know?
anymore.
No, he's not. Well, that style-wise, but also he doesn't think like them anymore, Like,
Yeah.
put Spider-Man in a really bad position. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, anybody else got theories? Thunderbolts? Black Dark Avengers?
Beta Ray Bill needs to make an appearance as Cuckoos.
Dude. Well, I think Love and Thunder, that's happening.
Mm.
We'll see. But,
We'll find out next month.
right?
Tune in next month.
For Unfocused. Yeah, Thunderbolts movie. It's happening. Oh, the one thing I didn't say is who's fucking making it. It's the guy. What did he make already? Shit. Sorry. Jack Schaefer. He made that show Dave and Robot and Frank.
Wow, they have a huge roster.
And and the writer from Black Widow is going to be writing this one.
Oh, it's a juggernaut in the background.
Eric Pearson. He's writing it.
I always liked Cardiac's costume, but I just didn't think he was that great of a character.
Who's
But I
Cardiac?
always loved his costume. Cardiac. He's next to Winter Soldier. He's the one in blue.
This blue with the red mouth thing?
Yeah, isn't that
I
Cardiac?
don't even know who that is. No, I know who
Oh,
Cardiac
the
is.
Spider-Man villain. A lesser known.
Oh, I've seen him before. I never knew what he did, though.
He got like these little sticks that shoot like a little bit of electricity. He's like
Shocker?
he's like Shocker.
That's whack.
Yeah, but I like his look. I always liked his costume.
Whack. And so interesting, you see the Winter Soldier has been part of Thunderbolts. This poster basically has
there too.
Well, this is everyone who's ever been
Elektra.
this is everyone who's ever been part of Thunderbolts. in
Deadpool
this
makes
picture.
sense. Deadpool.
But look, Winter Soldier's there.
Oh,
The government could easily force him into being
Oh,
because
yeah.
he works for the government still. Remember that was his problem with
If
Sam.
Zemo's involved and he remembers the fucking magic words.
No, I don't think it's gonna be that.
Oh, but he's been
I
like
think
wiped
he's
with
gonna-
that shit.
Yeah,
like,
I think the
he
government's
couldn't-
gonna obligate him
Yeah.
to help.
Okay.
Oh, that might make sense because he's worked with them before. He's like, fuck, I guess I have to do it begrudgingly. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, right?
Is that a Lady Forge? Who is that? Oh, is that Luke Cage?
Yeah, Luke Cage, he's
Yeah.
been part of it.
Elektra.
He's been forced to be part of it.
Elektra?
That
That makes
Black Bolt back.
Ghost Rider has been in the Thunderbolts? Is that even Ghost Rider? That might be somebody
Juggernaut's
else.
back there, dude.
The goddamn Juggernaut!
Yeah.
And Man Thing.
Also, if they call the team Thunderbolts, I think they'll call it in honor of Thunderbolt Ross. Because he always wanted a super team. Remember he kept trying to take the Avengers over and
It
shit?
sucks that he passed away because they could have done so much with his character. I'm sure
I mean, they
had
could just
plans.
recast him and just fucking...
I guess.
I don't think they'll recast him, but I do like.
I think my first theory is more likely they'll just name it in his honor.
Yeah. Because like even in Black Widow, they're already talking about his health was declining slowly.
And having a heart problem, yeah.
Yeah. So like him, not only dying in real life but dying in movie kind of makes sense.
Or you could just say he had a son called Thunderbolt Jr. and he's...
Thunderbolt Junior.
maybe that's his nickname, but you can just say that he's fucking running the Thunderbolts now, in his dad's honor.
We just call him Sparky.
Yeah. Sparky, he's stupid.
All right. Any other news?
Yeah.
Who's that seaweed looking?
I have one more piece of news. Do you have anything else?
No,
AJ?
I'm done.
All right, my last piece of news is gonna be your favorite, AJ.
Okay.
We're like every year we kind of get mad at ourselves because that Yu Yu Hakusho special, like not the special, the last two episodes, I guess I should technically say, of Yu Yu Hakusho, they've been out there, and we just haven't been watching it because we're like, we don't want to hear the Japanese one, we want to hear the English one because this is better, right? But it hasn't existed. Funimation said they're gonna do it, but it hasn't been out, right? AJ, we've talked about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it. The original cast is back.
Everyone?
Ooh,
Yeah, everyone's coming back.
nice.
Oh wait, is it everyone? Let me just make sure it's everybody.
I feel like
I think the main four are coming back for sure.
okay, that's cool.
How mad would you be if they changed Botan's voice?
That's what I was thinking about right now too. Like, how would I feel if Bolton sounded different though?
Because I hate the new Bulma. I mean, she's been the new Bulma for a few years now. She's not the new Bulma anymore, but the old Bulma was way better.
Yep. This has been announced, I'm assuming, because the 30th anniversary of Yu Yu Hakusho was earlier this week.
Is that what they were waiting for?
Probably. And the 30th anniversary has had Shonen Jump and Togashi release new art for Yu Yu Hakusho. There's new art of the characters. I guess just an alternative costumes, how they look right now. You can even look it up if you want, AJ. But yeah, there's some new information, like new pictures of them and shit. But I think it's just pictures for the anniversary. I don't think anything is going to come out. There is a live action Yu Yu Hakusho show coming, which will probably be released this year since it's the 30th anniversary. It is made by a Japanese company. There's pictures of Yusuke out, but that's about it. We don't know anything else besides how dope Yusuke looks. He looks good.
Is this one of the new arts right here that we have here?
No, this is from that. This is from the thing we haven't seen because they hadn't dubbed it yet.
I see.
But you could look up the new art that came out for the 30th anniversary.
Man, it would have been nice if they did like a small bonus chapter. It's like, where are they now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, you get that in Eizo Hakusho.
Yeah, I think so.
You want to borrow? Have you seen that yet?
What is Eizo Hakusho?
I'll let you borrow it. You have to watch it though. Don't fucking.
I will watch it.
All right, cool.
No, fuck you. You better watch this shit.
I watched the whole thing from beginning to end. I even read all the manga.
Well, Eizo Hakusho not only has weird, odd nightmares that the characters have randomly, it also has the short movie that was never released called The Golden Seal. It's basically just an a missing episode of Yu Yu Hakusho where Yusuke and Kuwabara gotta save Koenma.
It's like a filler episode.
Yeah, it's like a filler episode. And then it also has a compilation of these little moments that fill in the ending scenes in the opening songs. So, like, you know how there's, like, moments of them all together in their street clothes and shit and, like, what's going on there we don't know? There's fucking little fill-ins to tell you what that's about.
Oh, I thought it was just, it's an opening. Like, there's always standing around with the
It actually fits into the story almost every time. And they actually show you a clip of them in the future. Not super far. It's not a lot. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, just like a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
literally, it's like a minute or so.
It's literally like 2 minutes. Like, yeah. And then, and you get interviews of them for the first Dark tournament, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the bitch Kodo, like, comes up to them, you're about to fight Team Tagoro, how do you feel? And, like, Yusuke's like, pissed off. Like, and she's like, oh, let's find a different member of Urameshi to talk to. And then she goes to Kuwabara, and she talks to all of them and just interviews them.
Is that newer or has that been out for a few years?
It's been out it's from the 80s, but we just got it dubbed with the voices we like about 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Why did they wait so long?
It's been 5 years. It's been out for a while.
I mean, like, why did Funimation wait so long to dub it?
Because it's OVA footage, so it wasn't part of the original deal of the series they bought.
Oh, so they couldn't touch it.
Yes, I don't know if they couldn't touch it or if they had to make a new deal to touch it or they just didn't
like maybe they
license all the voice actors to make that.
Yeah.
But then they went back and did. And now the last 2 episodes, which have dope-ass new animation, are finally getting the voices out.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I definitely want to borrow that.
Yeah, it's really good. I'll let you borrow it after this.
Nice. And then Taichi reminds us, T. I'm going to talk about the 3 new Avatar movies. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, so Avatar Studios, right? Is that what they're called? Announced 3 new movies that they're going to be working on. I don't think they said, did they say what the movie's going to be about?
No, but we already know because they've told us about a year ago that they plan to make continuations for Aang's story, continuations for Korra's story, and other Avatar stories that we have never seen. So we can assume at least 1 or 2 of these movies is going to be about Aang or Korra.
Yeah.
Third one, I don't know.
Kyoshi, maybe translate the books.
Fingers crossed, man. I was hoping that would be a series, but
That'd be close to series.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the movie is about the Kyoshi stuff. That'd be great.
Maybe. But what if all 3 movies are the Kyoshi?
Ooh, I would like that.
That'd be kind of
That'd be
crazy too,
dope.
right?
Where's our Aang and Korra follow-ups, though? You know?
I think we're good.
No, they said we're getting them.
All right, fine.
They already said we're
shit.
getting them, so that's happening at some point. When I don't know.
We'll get Asia Avatar, you know.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude, new Avatar movies. I'm hyped.
So yeah, that sounds dope. Don't know what they're are exactly yet, but we'll be on top of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely hype.
That
See their deaths, says Taichi.
Fuck.
Oh, yo, Taichi, you got to go look up some other Avatar fan-made stuff that's on YouTube, involving the new Avatar after Korra. Some YouTube fan video that's being made. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you've seen it yet.
All right.
what it's
Unfocused
called.
weeks. What do you got planned?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. The Slayers. Remember that book I had?
Slayers,
I found part 2.
Slayers meet Sorcerer.
No, the book. Remember that book I found?
Oh, you found part 2 of that weird book?
Yeah, and Amelia's in it now.
You gotta let me borrow
And
that,
now
dude.
it's the whole second season pretty much in that one.
Slayers next.
Yeah, so it's all Slayer next pretty much. I was just going through it just real quick, and it looks like they're following Konso and other fucking demon chick and all that.
Shit,
Yeah, I didn't go
that's
that far
dope.
into it, but like, and it's a book though. It's not like comic or manga. It's actual book.
Oh, right. That's what was weird about
Yeah,
it.
that's the other weird thing about it. It's just an actual reading book, which means I'm never gonna get to it probably. But I did pick that up too. I forgot to mention that. But as far as my Unfocused week for the future, Turtles, Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge comes out this week, so
Yes,
I
sir.
might have to go cop that. I want to go to Frankensons to go trade in some cards, Digimon shit. So maybe get some Rapidmons and all that. So hopefully go do that. Hopefully play some Tekken and some Soul. That's something
Need
else
to
I wanted
play
to
some
mention.
KOF.
You know what I need to do? I got the game. It's in my Switch. Pokemon Snap. I haven't played it yet.
It's so good.
I want to play.
I just need to sit down with it more. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting to.
I haven't sat down and played anything, so I want to sit down and do that.
I know it's good because I can't get past level 3 without trying hard. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I'm like,
shit.
okay, I really gotta sit down and like look around and see where all these fucking Pokemon are.
And actually like take the good pictures and all that.
Yeah,
like-
because I was kind of having fun taking pictures, and I was getting past because I was taking good pictures. But now I'm like, okay, now I gotta start discovering shit like the old one now, and it was tight to feel that way again. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why I kind of put it down because I want to wait till I can really look at it because I could tell there's shit I was missing. I'm like, I see something over there. I
Yeah.
see a little hidden path that I haven't got to over there. Like all kinds of shit, like because I know what to look for now.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to play that. I haven't even. I got it for Christmas. I haven't even opened it yet. I just opened it for the first time, and I put the cartridge in my case so I can like in my inside my Switch, so I can play it. So I want to play that when I get a chance. And then yeah, that's basically it. Just same old card game stuff,
Yeah, same for me. Card games, I want to play more of that. Always more KOF. I'm liking that a lot. Finish Superman and Lois. I want to do that, and maybe start Stranger Things. We'll see. We'll see if I got them.
Yeah,
both out.
I might start that. Watch the next Obi-Wan, and then once I finish My Hero Academia, finishing watching that, go to do I don't know, something else, but I had something in mind. Forgot what, but definitely Stranger Things.
I got let's see, more Evil Dead, more card games, Miss Marvel, Obi-Wan,
Got a
and
lot to do.
work on my database. You know how this fool made a database on his cards? I'm
Yeah.
making one on my all my toys. And I'm
Jesus
quickly
Christ.
getting overwhelmed.
You're gonna be doing that for a couple years, I think.
I think so, but I got some good. Categories.
It'll help you though once you've done it.
Yes, I told Lily like this is good for you because when I pass, you'll have a whole list of everything I own.
You won't have to go through all that shit.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah.
be pissed otherwise.
She's like, what am I gonna do with all this shit? You'll know which ones are worth what. And
So she better hurry up and marry you before she don't get no money for none of that.
I was thinking, what do you think of this? Like a link, because you said that you have like pictures and links. A link for each one that if you click on it, it'll take you to its current value or what it's going for on eBay.
I want to learn how to do that. How to take information from other websites and present it on your own site. You can probably link to that, like click this link, but that's gonna be kind of weird. That requires some coding.
Yeah.
But I want to learn how to like read another website and get their information and just put it on your own webpage. Because I've seen people do that before. Like for TCG Player, I've seen people on their own website or some random website that would give you the TCG Player pricing at the moment.
I've seen that like little corner.
Yeah, like in the corner, just like, here's the value for it right now on TCG Player.
Yeah, I want to do that for.
I wanna do
this
that too.
Database too.
Yeah, because every time I'm like trying to like build a deck, and I was like, okay, how much do these cost? And I got to go to the websites and fucking fill it in myself, and to kind of like shop around. Like, okay, should I do it from TCG Player or Rochester or this new one that I found for mostly for My Hero shit, UFS stuff.
I'm
but
up to like 50
yeah.
entries right now, like 56 entries.
Uh,
I got way too much.
I'm kind of ready to start doing the UFS database.
Dude, you haven't even caught up on Digimon, have
No,
you?
I am almost caught up right now.
For beat to the newest one?
Yeah, BTA. All I have to do is finish the last bit of option card. I've just been lazy, and then the starter decks. That's all I got to fill out.
You're on it.
But I think I already numbered. I already have all how much I have of those cards already categorized already. So I just got to fill in the little information. Which I was talking to a programmer a while back, and I was telling him about what I was working on. And he was like, "That sounds cool." And he's like, "I think what you could do to make it easier is make a script that can read that information off the card and just fill it in for your for you rather than you type it in yourself." I was like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "Yeah, that is possible, but that's a whole new venture, though."
All right, guys, that was Unfocused. What episode?
431,
341.
341.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/collision28 every
Wednesday. Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcasts. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.